That's because Brett got a... Ooh, that's really high. That's because Brett got a new warden that's probably fixed from all the ones we broke back in the day. Hey, Homely. Thank you very much. Alright. So I assume that mic is working, although we're going to have to pull some shenanigans to get more mics going. Hopefully we're okay. Right on. Thank you very much, Homely. Flux and Lucha are frickin' moving a gigantic table that's going to kill one of them. I'm a little worried about. But they will be here eventually. Hi! Hi, y'all. Welcome here. How's everybody doing? We doing all right? We having a weekend? Yeah, Homely, I'm a little worried about it. My Rival Fate arrives tomorrow. I'm getting the whole set from Hasbro. So my video will probably be maybe next week if they ship it out by then. But yeah, when Hasbro's like, yeah, we'll send you a box with all of them. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll just go with that. Save me like $100. Yeah, we'll have to... Man, there's like 40 different things, audio sources in this tab. Okay. I just got a job, and the first thing I'm buying with my first paycheck is the links to the DZP Mark II. TBT, you might want to hold off on the DZP Mark II. It's okay. There are other pistols that are better, although the DZP is small. And any other option I would give you would be more expensive. The girl I was with back in last week is Giselle. I don't remember who that is. I'm not much of a Pokemon. Like, I skipped a lot of Pokemon. Which I'm trying not to devolve this entire situation into more Pokemon. But, wow! Pokemon Legends is pretty good. That's coming from somebody who didn't really care much for Sword and Shield, thought Sun and Moon was awful, and completely skipped Shining Diamond, Ultra Pearl, whatever the hell they're called. Is it like a Max Striker that fires rival rounds? I doubt it's going to be that strong, but in terms of like how it works, yeah, I would say that's pretty close, Tyler. Did the Pocket Strike come? Yes. Yes, and it's flawless. Thank you very much for that one. Show us the fly point. It's over on the wall. Trying to organize my desk a little bit here. Man, it's suspiciously quiet down there. Yeah, we'll have to set up another camera and stuff, and we ran out of time. Flux comes over and he's just like, yep, let's do a bunch of shit, and which is awesome. It's awesome. You have no idea how much that man helps me. Go subscribe to Dr. Flux. Link in the description. But it's like we were hoping to get everything. Like, we had plans, and now we're going to be like doing stuff live, which is always the worst way to do stuff. Hey, that's perfect, TBT. Go for it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'll never say the thing is bad. It's just that it's there are better options, is I guess of the way I would put it. Dragon Lord, what got me into collecting? Mostly that I just kept finding more and more stuff. And I've always been kind of a collector. And then when I had the room and I had the products that were in like boxes and stuff like that, I really only started collecting like 3 years ago. There's a lot of blasters I regret giving away or like trading away that I wish I got back. But for the most part, collecting just kind of happened because I'm just a collector. I like boxes. I think the blasters are cool, but the boxes tell a whole other story. And best case scenario is you get a blaster and the box, but it's already opened. I mean, sealed boxes are cool, don't get me wrong, but it's like, how many blasters do I have that are sealed right now that I would never open? Because it's like, why would you ever? But at the same time, it's like, how do I know the blaster's actually in there? But when I get like an open box that's complete, that's like my favorite thing ever. What got me into it is just, yeah, again, I just kind of had access to all the blasters and I was already kind of a collector. What started it all? Like getting into NERF in general? Airsoft's pretty boring. Paintball's really boring. NERF just had a whole bunch of like customization and stuff with all the modding, and that's what got me into it. I don't know, Mick, why don't you watch my review series on them? Answer is no. Man, you are shaking the entire room. You guys okay? They say they're good. I should probably turn down the music a little bit. Man, these boys are tempting fate. I got waters in the fridge. I might even have beer in the fridge down in the house if the wife hasn't drank it all. Bless those men. I'll have to set up the other camera and stuff like that.
You hit that like button.
So there's our workbench. That's the whole point of that table, is a gigantic workbench. Oh, snap! It's Buff Daddy! 8 feet by 4 feet. 8 feet by 4 feet. Oh, so the wrecked jury is for sale right now. Luchathor bought 2 of them. I might try to steal one of his for a review. I want him, but I bought something better. The orange Mandalorian rifle. There are people saying it's actually better. Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Just make it a pistol.
That's probably what I will do. But man, I can't wait. I can't wait to do that video. That's going to be an amazing video.
Bye, have a wonderful thing.
Is that Is that Family Guy or American Dad? I can't remember.
American Dad. Little outro thingy.
Mine arrives tomorrow, jury. He already has the juries.
Who?
Like, Buff Daddy.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I was literally hounding Google. Like,
That's why
even
I'm so tired of the East Coast.
Yeah.
They get literally everything a week ahead of me.
But yeah, I was like hounding them, like Google or whatever, like for 3 to 4 times a week for a year. And of course, the one time I didn't do it, I get a message from you like, hey, look, like they finally have the thing on their website. And I went there and it's like, bye. Can't wait for those to come in. Now, if Game Face want to release the Lawless now, would be great. Right?
Lawless is the Springer one?
Yeah.
That's from that's not Wrecked, that's Game Face. Dr. Flux, yeah, no, he's here. We'll set things up. He's recovering right now.
Oh yeah, you need a drink?
Oh, no, I got my drink. I'm just getting
Maybe we'll migrate things over to the table. Well, the camera won't reach that. I can zoom it in though.
Need your hand with anything?
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Thankfully, I do know. Like, I'm sure Buff Daddy's getting the same thing. I am getting the new rival set, which is important. What else happened this week? There was a couple new Elite 2.0 things that have been revealed. Oof. Which one? Oh, the Eagle Point or whatever? Where'd you find it? Our Fred Meyer has them? Okay, I'm going to have Kelly pick me up one on the way home. I mean, it's just a bolt action. Might as well do the video. Has Buff Daddy done the video on the new Eagle Point or whatever it is? Yeah, sorry about you guys on the other side of the pond. It's Saturday night where I am. Hey, Shinryu. Not yet on Eagle Point, still in the box. Okay. How much is it? Is it like 20 bucks? You have got to be kidding me.
It's Hasbro.
There's no way. No. Buff Daddy, how much was the Eagle Point? $21? Oh, it's on Amazon too. Why would I do a video on this thing? I mean, besides the point that I have to. It does look good. Does it have screws? It's ironic that I have to ask that, because if you look at their marketing material on Amazon, it every single one, it only shows it from the left-hand side. Or the right-hand side. I'll ask Kelly to pick it up, or we can go after work or after the stream or something if you want. I'm sure you're curious too.
I just want to know if the grip's comfortable.
It looks comfy, I'm not gonna lie. I just know it's gonna be bad. I like that barrel attachment. I didn't realize it was an actual attachment.
Oh, I don't know. Either.
The scope looks pretty okay too. Yeah, I'll pick one up. I gotta do a video on it anyway. We got a lot of videos we're gonna be shooting. It's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, where are the videos? I've been dying. And I know I say that. It's like last week I was like kind of sick. Then I felt a little bit better Sunday and I got a bunch of stuff done. Could you go grab me the Phoenix? Wherever the hell that is. There's never a point in my life that I want to miss like an entire month doing videos when I have like 30 videos I have to do. But Flux will back me up on this one. I want to say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I was dead. Friday night, I started feeling better. And I don't know, this stuff's magical. This has been helping me. I got different allergy meds. I tried to get as much stuff done as I can. And as long as I feel good tomorrow, we're going to film a lot of stuff. Because I have... Oh, your phone was vibrating. Yeah. We got a lot of stuff we have to do videos on. And I only have him for a little bit. But I did get... And I haven't posted this on Instagram. I posted that I was working on it, but... We have the Select Fire Phoenix 2.0 in. It doesn't look like that in real life. That's just a camera, like, frame rate thing. It looks perfectly fine in real life. It actually looks really good in real life. Mine is Chinese only. I had to wait. They didn't text me until earlier this morning that there is going to be an English version of this kit. Thank goodness. Mine's Chinese. And I'll explain. I don't know how much it's going to cost. But, let me explain. It's a very, at least in the Phoenix, it is a very simple drop-in kit. You don't need a soldering iron, although I will say that you should probably have one on standby. The Phoenix 2.0 is built from the ground up to eventually have that kit thrown in there. It's designed for it, which is super cool. Everything comes apart with bullet connectors and uses little JST-style connectors or whatever they're called. All clicks into a board, all routes wires, all works perfectly fine. Love it. Holy crap, though. It's a very, like, nerve-wracking experience because there's a lot of thin, small wires. If you do anything wrong, you're going to rip a wire, you're going to break a connector. Yeah. But the way it works, the first main thing that it adds to the blaster is that it adds motor braking, which I'm not sure. Somebody will have to tell me. But on, like, normal brushed motors, isn't motor braking bad? Because this thing smells like ozone after a little while. In fact, the blaster itself has got 2 temperature sensors that you have to install. And you basically have to glue them to the motors because it has to detect if the motors are melting, like, the cage or anything like that. It'll automatically shut off the blaster if it gets too hot. But it adds motor braking, which you can turn on and off with one of the switches. I have that switch over here. You can obviously place them wherever you want. Left or right, they're both the same. But this will toggle on and off the, you can see 5% motor braking. And then off 5%. And then you have 2 preset things that you can set everything up on. You can set it up for, basically it's just 2 profiles. So there is no, like, single fire, full auto burst. You can't have all of that on, like, one easy to do setting, but you can have 2 pre-built settings. So setting A could be full auto at 50% firing speed. I'm not sure if you can change the firing speed. I haven't checked that out yet, but you can change the flywheel speed, which is good. And then section, like, you know, profile B can be, let's say, burst fire 4-shot at 100%. And then it also lets you change, like, how much of a delay there is to spinning up, how much of a delay there is, you know, because it's only 1 trigger now. How, like, if you want to delay when it revs before it fires so you can get maximum velocity, all that crazy stuff. It allows you to set all that up, which is super cool. And honestly, like, when I first got it, I was a little underwhelmed, but you gotta remember, I also have my hands on a pew-pew. But playing around with it, and playing around with the delay settings and stuff like that, to try to get this thing as fast as possible, I'm actually warming up to it. But this really depends on how expensive this kit is. I should note, it has actually 2 settings in it. One for the Phoenix 2.0 and one for the Swordfish. So this kit is supposed to be also usable with any kind of strafe. It basically lists them by 2 different pushers, whether it's the Phoenix style push. I'm muted. You bumped a mute button. I could keep doing it. I stopped doing that. So, well, there. Now I can get people to actually engage in the chat because everybody's really quiet. If If this kit's like $50, I'm going to say it's worth it. So if you're paying like $200 for the full thing, or $220 for one pre-built, ready to go, select fire, I'm going to say that's worth it. If the kit is like $80, it's not worth it. I very much, it grew on me, and it grew on me pretty quick. I very much like it. There is something going on with my mic stand. It's hard to describe. A lot of you are just going to love it because like it's the first time you got select fire. I think the other thing that gets me with this blaster is that I feel like the kit that I had for the regulator was maybe better. The regulator kit felt really snappy. Granted, mine broke, and that only worked with full lengths, but that felt really good. This one doesn't feel as responsive, but that could just be a setting. It could just be that delay setting that I was talking about. And it's all in Chinese, and I have like a flow chart to go through it. But after playing with it for a little bit, shooting it at the target, like that 3-shot burst is definitely usable. The way I would equate this, not that you'd want it to, because it's like an SMG, but what it feels like is that it feels like having a rifle in Call of Duty that is a 3-shot burst only. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but it's a 3-shot burst only. And if you sit there and you just mash the trigger, the weapon won't fire that fast. You can't, so you're going to press the trigger sometimes and not get a shot, or that shot will be delayed. That's kind of what it feels like. Because while it works, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. You can kind of see that if I put my trigger finger there. See, if you time it right, it works fine. But if you just mash it... See? No, but... See? Isn't that weird? It's like artificial difficulty built into your blaster. It's so whack. See? Didn't do it. Did it. So, and again, you just like I just flipped this switch and full auto. Single fire. That what I was shooting right there was full auto or 3-shot burst, but it definitely grew on me. It definitely could. The downsides, the things that's kind of upsetting. It doesn't have any like voltmeter stuff built into it, which I thought was dumb. It also could have like ammo counting built into it that it also does not have. These are features it has all the stuff to do, but for some reason doesn't do it. Could you shim the trigger to get rid of the slop and make it easier to time? It doesn't feel sloppy. So remember, this thing initially was 2 triggers. The select fire kit cuts it down to 1. That's why it feels sloppy. But it looks worse than it is because you can hear. I'll actually turn this off. You can hear. Like, I guess the mic can't really pick it up. I'm trying to. You guys are rolling all over the place. Like, it's very, very quick off the trigger pull that it does that. The trigger just... Yeah, maybe you could, like, put something in there to make it, like, stop artificially. That's a good thought. That's a very good thought. But, yeah, it's grown on me. I've only put, like, a mag through it. I don't know how much you fired it. What did you think?
I thought it was more than usable, at least. It's pretty good.
I mean, you have a pew pew.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm trying not to think of the pew pew.
Yeah.
But in like just comparing to regular full auto stuff, it is pretty decent, and like I would say it's close to like the turbine, because the turbine's pretty up there with rate of fire for stock.
God, I love the turbine so much.
Yeah, so the 3-round burst, I say it's comparable-ish.
I think the full auto is... I haven't dumped a mag in full auto, but I think it's like 12, 13 rounds a minute. Or second, or whatever it is. It's pretty fast.
Have you talked about it compared to the Mark 3? The Dart Zone Mark?
Well, the stock one's faster than the Mark 3.
Okay.
But this one, when you put the different thing and stuff in, it's way better. So... It's one of those, like, obviously I'm kind of spoiling my review, but I like it. I was a little apprehensive, and of course it's like, well, also, like, you have a Chinese one, should I feel bad about it? I really don't, because, like, this thing already looks like something out of Cyberpunk. In fact, I really want to put LEDs to shine in through there. Like, I really want to do that. It would be super easy to do it, but I also think those are vent holes, so I kind of didn't want to plug them up. But it when you have, like, the weird Chinese lettering and stuff on it, like, it feels more cyberpunk. I don't know. And this, of course, this screen's just held on with, like, double-sided tape or something like that 3M stuff. But, yeah, it's pretty good. And the motor braking is something, like, I personally don't care about motor braking, but I'm sure some people do. I think the motor braking is what killed my Select Fire kit for the thing. I think that's what killed it. Like, I was messing around with it. Because that was the kit where it didn't have the screen. The screen was, like, 3 units. So we were, like, nobody had a list of what all the screen did and everything like that. So we were all messing around with it. I sat there and was just playing around with every option. And I know I killed them. Like, I went... Burnt, and didn't fire again, and I had to replace the whole motor system and everything. So, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it, to be honest. But since I don't know what the exact price is, I'm a little worried. Because if it's more than like $50, and there also is the fact that for modders, this kit will be fantastic for modders. Because the way, like, this screen can go pretty much anywhere, and you can just hide the board wherever, or you can have the... When I turn this on, I'll try to see it. Like, this is really whack. There's 2 screens. There's 2 of them. If you look in there...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so all this is an extension display. Seems like a waste.
Yeah.
But for modders, where it's like you could do all this stuff and put it wherever, all you need is to put that micro switch that counts the shots anywhere in the blaster. Or anywhere next to the pusher. It won't work for, like belt fed, or belt driving. But for anything that has a reciprocating pusher, it'll work. Yeah, I don't know if you've played around with it at all.
I was checking it out the other day.
I'm going to try to get these Rode mics up and running. Give me just a second here. I have... Try to set this up so we have the wireless mics. Here's one. Here, let's try to give you guys these. Let me see if I can add these as a source into OBS. Alright, so you guys should be live.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
And there we go. So hopefully there shouldn't be too much of an echo. I can't fix you guys, like, camera-wise at the moment. I know you say it's intimidating, Tag, but it's really not. It's literally plug and play. It's like you got to worry about little wires not breaking them. I assume they'll sell it complete, but I assume they're going to put a premium on it. I bet you a complete, like, already done, because they sell what the base blaster already done is it 100? It's 140 on Monkey Mods. I assume out of darts will sell for like 160, 180. So if they sell the kit for 40 or 50 bucks, they'll probably sell a complete one for, you know, 220 to 250. One that has everything done. I'm echoing really bad. Where's your mic?
On his head.
Can you make it not pointed towards me?
Point it toward you. Got it. It was your fault this whole time.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what'd I do?
I don't know.
Testing.
Testing.
Is it really bad?
Testing.
Try to get this like really low gain. Testing. Oh, I can see it. Let me turn the gain down on. How about that? Nope, it's still picking it up. Alright, well, we'll just do this a different way. I'm gonna take yours.
Okay.
And you guys will just have to share one.
That's it.
There we go. For right now, anyway. I don't know what else to do. We'll just do that. There we go. Hopefully that's, it's peaking a little bit. I'm going to drop it just a tad. Yeah, it's like, the only thing I'm worried about is the price. I've never really had much of a, like, I don't know how much this is going to cost kind of thing.
It's a really finished product, like
Yeah.
build quality and everything.
And this is the closest thing we've really gotten out of the box to, like, a computer, like, basically like a poor man's FDL. Like, that's the thing, is, like, while it's not brushless for the, what, 100 and... You get 100 and, let's say 200 bucks. You get basically a select fire, customizable, because it will do, it'll do 2 to 5 darts, or 2 to 6 darts, I can't remember. Single shot or full auto. And you can customize the braking and the delay you want and all that.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I feel like it's good. Oh, and the
cool.
entire blaster you can take apart using just the Allen key.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
All the things are the same.
It's nice.
You do need a Phillips head to take off the, to finish installing the kit, though. Because, like, the screws that hold, like, one of the pushers on is not, yeah. That's what we're talking about, motion. It's pretty okay. Have you seen the new Roblox Nerf Dartbringer? Yeah, I have. It's just, what, another... That's that 4-shot Smart AR pistol. I hate reshells. Like, I hate reshells upon reshells upon reshells. It's so annoying to me. And Hasbro does so much of it. Does the board seem updatable? I did not see any way to update the board. There is no, like, USB. There didn't seem to be any pins or anything that were obviously marked for update. I didn't see anything. They did say that the English version is going to be out in March. Do you still recommend the Nexus Pro? Yeah. If you don't have a high performance, like, you know, pump action short dart shooter, heck yeah, Nexus Pro. You kidding me? Or the Max Striker, they're both basically the same. I think the Max Striker is everybody's favorite. I think the Max Striker is cooler, but there's more upgrade parts right now for the Nexus Pro. Personally, I think the Conquest Pro is better than the Nexus Pro, but I realize that the Conquest Pro is not for everybody. Currently assembling a rail cleaner. Oh God. Any tricks from your guys' assemblies you would helpful to know. You're the only one here that's built one. I got mine pre-assembled.
I can't remember if my video like shows the actual whole build or not. I think Boomstick also built one, but I think he did on stream.
Boomstick's built everything.
I mean, when I built mine, I worked with Domacheski, and we really got that instruction like really nailed down. So it's pretty easy to follow. It's on his like site, that Genco Megaworks. It's like step by step, exactly what to do.
There's a delay in the audio. Is there? I can't do anything about it. Like, does anybody else confirm that?
I like it. You don't like this kind of stuff, do you?
No, that's pretty cool.
You like it?
You're like, that's the problem with Luchas. Like, it's hard. We ask these guys, like, yeah, it's okay. It's not my Swift. It's not my Pew Pew, so I don't give a crap. You're hard to nail down.
Yeah.
So this is why you don't do reviews. No delay that I notice.
But yeah, I was a
I'm not seeing a delay.
That's why I like it.
I mentioned that in my video. I looked at like Sombros SMG and that side by side, and they're not very comparable.
Yeah.
But the only thing they really say hold is like they both have a foregrip and they both have mag and grip, and that's it. The overall bodies and everything are completely different.
Yeah.
So since I wanted to see the differences between the Max Striker, I decided to stoop and bought that one. So far, I definitely prefer the Max Striker. Yeah, I could see that.
I heard some places it's like $10 more.
Oh, is it?
That's what I heard. But,
You.
yeah.
And here we go again with my camera being unable to charge and output video at the same time. I bought like a $15 USB cable hoping to fix that. That's very frustrating.
What are you charging it with?
It's micro USB. Well, it's plugged. It's USB. So like the camera's gonna die, and I'll have to change out the battery.
But I mean, it's plugged into your computer. Or like
Yeah. Maybe I just don't have it in a good USB port. I have it plugged into a 3.0 port, but I have a 3.1.
Yeah. See, maybe like look and see if one of your ports has like more like power it can draw from. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably it. Like a power requirement. Like those front USB ones.
Ooh.
Like, are those like stronger?
No, they're all USB 3.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like, it's gonna be hard to do that on video.
Yeah.
Two things: the grip is better, and the plastic scope can actually aim with it. You're not gonna use the scope, trust me. The cam could be like a GoPro where you have to run the cam without a battery if you use the cord. I don't think it can do that. I haven't tried, though. Could you grab that other tripod over there?
Yeah.
I do have a second camera I need to put in. I'm using my main camera right now, but we have the...
You want this tripod here?
Yeah, that one. Keeping my eyes out for a better tripod. That one that Valor showed me that can kind of do like a boom effect, I kind of want that. The more I use stuff like over my shoulder, the more I want that camera mount. All right, we have a big white table in the way now.
What?
We'll have to figure something out.
Shorten the legs.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on be right back for a second. If anything, I'll swap out the battery, but I want to see if the camera will work without the battery. Of course, this setup doesn't have a microphone setup for it. I mean, now you guys can hear me. Interesting. I heard it USB turn on. No, it doesn't. What the heck? Yeah, I don't hear it. It's not turning on. If that glue still works, I'll be impressed. Yeah, but it's been sitting there for a while. Sorry, give me just a second, everyone. Oh, okay. Yep. All right, switching back. Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna move this over and set it right on.
Okay.
Jose.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I could plug it into a different USB port.
Thank you. Good, good, good. I'm gonna go find some hardware.
I'd really like to figure out how to make this thing work wirelessly for streaming.
I'll give you this while I get hardware. Aw.
Now I've got the mic.
Oh boy.
He's grabbing screws for the thingy. You want something to drink? I'm gonna grab a beverage.
Can I get that liquid death?
Smack. Sure.
Trying to figure out. Thank you. Ooh, nice and cold. So that camera also uses micro USB. So should have two cables. Trying to figure out how we can set up both cameras. It's harder than I think. What's your favorite two-stage trigger blaster? I'm unsure of what you mean by that. Are you talking like this, the Snapfire 8, the Voidcaster, those kind of things? The Nail Biter would be my favorite then.
If you guys know what this is, it's busting. None like a liquid death after lifting a 4,000-pound table.
Battery operated two-stage trigger?
Pew pew. Because you pull the
That's-
trigger, it does two actions.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot.
Oh, Stormfire, I guess?
No, that's single action or single stage.
No.
Some of the Buzzbee blasters do both. I think most of the Buzzbee Firewheelers do both.
Oh wait, wouldn't your Magpie, because you pull and it revs and then you pull more to fire it?
I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. Short answer, doesn't exist.
Yeah, something like that. I'm trying to think of... None stand out in my head. Alright, well... 'cause I was keeping this one
Ow, I ran over my pants.
free. Because this is the cable that goes to the Elgato, which can output from that. But it's only this long, so... I used to have it back there. I don't know what to do with that. That table right there has kind of screwed me. Excuse me.
If we clear this off, we can drop the legs and sit on top of the table, you think, right? For, I don't know.
I have
you're aiming
other
that way?
tripods for that.
Okay, but you're aiming that way, right? Over here? I don't know where you're putting it.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm
Okay.
literally just trying to think. Like, I wish we would have had more time to set this up beforehand.
Yeah.
Because I would like to try to get the target. And the thing with the target is, I have that extended USB cable.
Oh, speaking of, show off the thing.
I think once that table gets flipped over, we'll be good. Oh
Yeah.
man, he's gluing it like that. Oof.
Well, he's looking for screws.
Oh!
Because he's going to screw them in and let the glue marinate. So, there's that. That should...
Because then we can put the target like over there, and I think the USB cable will be long enough.
I just realized I should have brought the other barrel to the Swift.
You didn't bring another Swift barrel?
No, but whatever.
Something's wrong here. Saber, Swift. Man, you've really worn down this grip.
Yeah.
That's the Leak Boy spring?
Second to week. It hits 150 right now. So it's perfect for the thing.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Bearing scars are... I need to get one, but I'm not paying $100 for this one.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm mixed about it because it's really good. I don't know if it's worth what I spent though. But
The whole kit is, but you don't
Yeah.
have a frickin' saber.
Yeah.
And I would gladly pay you money for this whole kit right now.
Nah.
Because I have the blaster this all goes to.
Yeah.
But you keep saying no.
Yeah, because I want it. That was the only thing that made it worth it. Did it not fire? Or did...
Did I...
Oh, you didn't push it all the way.
I'm used to better blasters. I mean, it's shooting 150, so it's like, there's
Yeah.
no... Yeah, that third shot wasn't anywhere near the first two.
Okay.
You want to go grab the saber?
Sure.
It's in the box against the thing. I really want to see what this does in the saber.
All right, I'll grab the spring too. It's in the box over here, you said?
Yeah, the box against the wall with the milsigs in it. What copy of the Strife should I get? None of the copies are as good as the original.
Over here?
Yeah, it's right next to the light switches. There's a blue box. Do you think Nerf AEG will take over the hobby?
Oh.
I don't think so. I think there will be a market for them, but I don't think they'll take over the hobby. I love how people are going to be like, I hate flywheelers because of the noise. And then they turn around and use the AEGs to go, dun, 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 with every shot.
Every time I hold this, I hate the grip.
Which one? The main grip? I love that grip. I picked that grip.
Yeah.
Like, screw you. Oh, great. We have to go through the
hell?
47-step process of trying to remove this thing to get to the...
Should have
Screw.
bought a Nexus Pro.
Oh my god. I forgot about all this. Yeah, you literally needed like a socket set. You know they put out a piece that replaces this back plate so you can quick swap the springs? They did, and it's like $90.
Why 9? Alright, whatever. I don't care if it's machined. Why 90?
Is there a set of Allen keys like over there?
Hold on.
And you need a Phillips, a random Phillips. Like, as cool as the Saber is, this is a big deal breaker.
Yeah. There's that. And let's see, set this here, and where is it, sorry?
I think it's like right over here somewhere.
Socket set, you said?
It's, yeah, just a massive, not sockets, but Allen keys, yeah.
Okay.
I usually have one on my desk. Because I use Allen keys so much. Who is Allen and why do I have his keys?
Tim Allen?
See, it's like you pay what, $700 for this thing? And it just has like very basic oversights. Like this was over a year ago now, but
Yeah.
it's like they looked at the Caliburn and like that was the first issue with them is they swore up and down it wasn't just a stolen Caliburn design, but it was. I sure hope it's supposed to do that. I don't know. It's been so long since I've tried to take this thing apart. See, I don't have my socket. No, I lost my socket set. I don't know where. I don't know how I'm going to get that off.
Nice.
It's not that it's a bad blaster. It's just, man, it's frustrating. I like the idea of recoil. I love the sound of flywheelers. Is the Dart Zone Mark II a good pistol? It's an okay pistol. I wouldn't say it's good. It was good when it launched, and then 4 different like Springer pistols came out after the fact, which were better in like every way. And that kind of really dumped on the appeal of the Dart Zone Pro Mark II. Is it a bad blaster? No, of course not, but...
It was just underwhelming for me, the Mark II.
Well, just because you were like, oh, it doesn't hit 3,000 FPS, so it's bad.
No, it's just, I don't know. I think the first thing was the air volume, which, I mean, to fit in that size space, I get.
I need a pair of pliers.
Yeah, I was going to look, but I saw these chips and...
I think they're in there.
In...
The red bins.
Oh, yeah, duh. Got it.
See if I can even get it with a pair of pliers. I'm sure I torqued it down really hard. Having Slingfire metal internals upgrade problems. Any tutorials?
What do you?
I don't know of anybody who's done metal Slingfire internal. I did one video, and it was like... It's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's kind of cool. But I didn't have like the full metal kit. I never had the metal bolt sled, which was something that I think you need to have if you're going to do that setup. I don't know of a guide. You'd have to look it up. I don't know if those are big enough. We can try.
Or modders.
These are 100% not going to work. I can try.
Go on top.
Well, the issue is they don't have any bite on them.
All right.
Yeah, I
give
can't.
up.
Yeah, I can't.
Team Swift wins.
There's not another pair over there, huh?
There's only the big ones, but those are not going to
Are
fit.
you checking the blue bins? Or the red bins?
I checked both.
Oh. Well,
Wait.
that's kind of a problem. I told you.
They were hidden.
Oh, hey, Jet Valor.
Can I get a hashtag Team Swift?
Hashtag Team Swift. So these have some bite on them.
You know what else has bite on them? this hot sauce that's going on these delectable chips.
What was that?
Sounds like something that's not part of Team Swift. Doctor didn't see. Oh, right there.
What is that from?
Nut.
The front of the blaster, I assume? No?
Sides. One of them missing.
Oh. Oh, right. This thing's stupid. I forgot about that.
Team Swift.
Where is my socket set? Like, I used it to fix the wife's car and never saw it ever again.
Got it.
Oh!
You got it?
Beefy boy.
You got it?
I started it.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Socket set.
I don't think it's up here. I honestly, I do not know what happened to it.
Okay. Delectable.
There we go. Like, why do you need 5 different tools to work on this blaster? To do a basic spring change. Lucha. Oh, it is gross in here.
Do I hear a Team Swift? Hashtag Team Swift. Oh, I don't want that in there. Oh, no. No.
You're not gonna use that
Yeah, I
spring
was.
for what?
I'm a modder.
Buys a $50 spring to cut it up and put it in something else.
This was a gift for buying this thing that's not orange.
Oh my god.
I could go on about that.
Row, that's somewhere else.
Alright, garbage it is.
I'm so...
I'm gonna...
It's so weird. It's like, I'll buy the stuff off you for more than what you paid for it, and you can keep the scar barrel. And he's like, nah. I'm gonna mod it. That's like, I don't want to go to their website and try to buy stuff off of them. They'd be like, didn't we send you a blaster? You never did a video on it? And the whole reason was like, when I finally got everything ready, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do the video on the things. It's not like I don't like this blaster. I think it's actually rad. I couldn't find the springs for it. The case was empty. Like I had the extra springs in that case, and then couldn't find them. And that was like, I can't do the video without having the extra springs. So when you bought that set, I was like, okay, perfect. So now we can see what this blaster does with the quote-unquote stock setup. And then...
The dumb pre-order special.
Well, you can buy the barrel for like $15. You can buy the spring for like $15.
Which, that's too much for... is it? Yeah.
But for whatever reason, your scar is literally $100.
Yeah, which is whatever.
It's a big whatever. It's like, what the hell are you guys doing?
Yeah. I just like scars, and
Really, bro?
I saw where it went. I'll get it. It's freaking Narnia. I'm not the tackle Mr. Tumnus.
Mr.
He's gonna be like, hey, you want to come in for some crumpets and tea? And then be like, no. Oh yeah, we're streaming. I can't say what happens next. It like slowly came across my brain. I was like, Jose, don't say that. Anyways.
That's why we need to stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of going to Twitch anyway, just so we can play Pokemon.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, can we talk about Pokemon? It's right there. Yes, scratch up your scar.
Whatever. It's a machine and not orange. Okay. There you go.
Thank you. You know what would be cool is if you didn't have to do all this.
Yeah, drop it again.
Like, again, you have to work with, like, 4 different tools to change the frickin' spring. Like, I'm sorry. That's borderline unacceptable. Especially...
You good?
Borderline unacceptable. Especially when the, like, Swift is, like, almost, it's 1 screw. The, Dart Zone Pro and everything is, like, none. The Jingdao or whatever is at least 4 of the same screw. There's a way to order an all-orange, including tip, trigger, and mag, if that can help. Lucha, there's a screw-on cover for that bearing scar. There's a screw-on cover for that bearing scar on Thingiverse if you need to cover it in orange. Why do they have a... Oh, it must have been like a Saber part.
That's dumb, though. Should I tell them why I'm a little upset?
Because yours isn't orange?
Yeah.
Did you contact them?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to deal with them. I should, though. Just ask. But anyways, okay, so real quick. I pre-ordered the orange one because they only had white and orange on their website. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll pre-order it. Screw it. I want to test a bearing scar. That's new hotness. That was like, I think the end of November, I think I pre-ordered it, maybe. And then it shipped or the beginning of January. And then it said 1 yellow scar shipped. And I'm like, what? So, and then if you go to the website right now, all they have is white and yellow. So that's my whole conundrum.
I'm assuming they tried to make orange and it came out yellow.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess this is fine, but I don't know. I like that, like, hurt your eyes orange color. You know what I mean?
Dayglow orange.
Yeah, so you're aiming and it's like, boom, like, you know, like those really, like, you get, like, you put in the wrong light bulb in the socket, you know what I mean? I want that kind of orange.
You know that thing that just really F's up your eyes? Oh, it's definitely smaller than that. That's what she said. Honey, can you please stop talking to the kids like that?
Hi, Flux.
Hey, to do all this stuff, I need to have another size Allen key. Whoop, whoop. I do think clear is a pretty good option for being safe, Charlie. It's like a different... What? It's a different outer diameter, or inner diameter.
Sounds like Saber.
That's really weird.
That's so Saber. It's a future I can't see.
Is that actually the theme song?
No, but for Saber it is.
I am so confused. Like, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I'm gonna find out they made another version of the Saber that's identical but has something changed.
Yeah. Everything's, like, bigger by, like, 20%. Extra 20% would be huge.
I feel like darts will just fly out of this.
Like,
Fall out.
Okay.
Fall out of this.
yeah, I was like, is that the good one or bad one?
All right.
To be fair, you could always throw a bigger O-ring, I guess. Yeah.
It's still really easy to prime.
I really don't know if that has a seal or not. Oh, okay. It looks like it's.
Yeah.
I don't think it's 100,
Want to
but
mag me?
yeah. Just give me a sec.
Still really easy to prime.
Hey, Better Blaster, how's it going? I'm just kidding.
You're gonna be mad if this thing hits like 350 or something like that.
Not really. Because that spring can go in my Caliburn.
Oh my! I swear to Crom.
It's the same thing, just a Caliburn. Whatever.
Actually, pretty much is. Except for your Caliburn's gonna destroy itself.
True. Been meaning to reprint it. Or get it reprinted.
That didn't seem very good. That does not seem great. Chronograph!
Not today. Is it 10 FPS?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's around like 300. It honestly doesn't seem much better than that.
Yeah, to be fair, that... I can't even tell if that spring was... I didn't hold both... I didn't want to hold both at once.
Well, it's supposed to be like 1.6 or 1.8.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Yeah. Still really easy to prime. Oh, God.
What?
Welcome,
702?
Lucha, Flux.
Somebody.
Just dropping in
Oh.
to say hi and kick a few bucks to the old iceberg. BTW, we need an FWI edition S200. Fire walruses, to go with the fuzzler fly. They already make pink, just need to swap.
The black for the white. Thank you very much, Uriel X, for the $10. The pink is substantially different than my pink, but I wonder. Oh, I'm worried about shooting this direction, but anyway. 254. 266. Whack. 250. Yeah, that's... So my entire point tomorrow to do a video on it's done.
Cool. I'll take my stuff back. That sucks. That is weird, though. Can I see? I'm curious about the freaking RAM.
Yeah, something seems off about that. I feel like it's not sealing.
Oh, yeah, that's totally not sealing. Wait. It might be.
I mean, it still feels like really easy to prime, too.
Yeah. That's weird. But yeah, the prime is... Oh, wow, that's like nothing, yeah.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be a heavier spring.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels really good, but... Like...
That's really odd. Because with the 1.7 and this, I was getting like 270 with the Swift. But I think the Swift needs a longer barrel. So I think this barrel...
That is a longer barrel, right? No, it's
Yeah.
not.
It's like the same.
What the
Well,
hell?
shorter actually, because the scar.
Yeah, it's actually a shorter barrel, technically.
Yeah. Well, that scar's built in, but yeah.
Okay, well, let's swap it back.
Yay! I'll get your growth spring.
I am so confused.
Well, on the bright side, we could do the revolver thing.
How much distance does 350 FPS get you? I don't know really what distance it gets you.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just give you can work on that.
I don't want to.
Start punching people. I'll help him. This is going to take me 20 minutes anyway.
Okay. Whatever. I'll leave this here. I'll put your alt spring somewhere. Here. No, because there's lube on it. Next to the chamoy. Or what is this? Sorry.
I mean, it's a really nice
so-
prime.
Just has to rotate. Apparently, it can only go on one way.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Which way are we going? This way? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I hated that.
Try dragon darts? No.
Aren't those just half-length ultra?
I don't know. Anytime I hear stuff like, "Hey, well, the worker Gen 4s are better," it's like, I don't care. I really don't. Because
Wait.
the whole issue, I don't know what they are. But it's like, when it's a specific dart, it's like, can I buy that off the shelf at Walmart? No, then I don't care.
Yeah, because I think that's the one where it's like they're regular like half darts, but they're like elite. Oh, it's scuffed up the barrel.
It was already like that, I swear to God.
It what?
It was. I
No.
swear to God it was.
Not the grub screws.
Oh, did it grub it? Did
Yeah.
it fuck it up with that one?
Dang
Sorry.
it. That's fine. All right, another point against Saber.
To be fair, I tried to put it on as lightly as I could.
That's fine. The work one at least has a, you know,
It's
rubber
gonna be
ground there.
in your blaster anyway.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I tried to be light with it.
they're good. Okay, it covers it. You're good for now.
I know. I know that's annoying. I'm sorry.
That's fine. This Flux is full anyways. Just here looking gorgeous. And I can't handle that.
That was like my entire thing I wanted to do video on tomorrow. And
Yeah. Thanks, Saber.
I'm going to do the video now anyway.
Yeah.
I thought that this was a stronger spring. You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's too late. I was going to try with the original barrel real
Yeah.
quick. Well, I'm halfway done, so I might as well.
Yeah, might as well see. Come on.
No, they're the Ultra Foam bamboo darts. Ultra Foam?
Yeah.
Is that like... What? I mean, that sounds rad, but at the same time, it's like, how are those being made?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's like, do you want 400 FPS? Use 50 cal foam balls.
I'll put in this bigger spring. I haven't actually ranged to... Well, actually I did. Never mind. I'll shut up.
No, Mytholic. They are definitely not. The Dragon Darts were made to go with the Challenger Mark III. Well, I have one of those coming. Yeah, Challenger or Colonel Wasp 76. Going to be really interesting.
Have you seen the numbers for that?
The 76?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can hit like 220 something.
So stupid. I guess they're saying with an upgrade spring it can hit 260.
I don't see why not.
It's like, Jesus. But, like, imagine a Stampede with that, though. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't... I
Yeah,
thought
that's
once...
basically what that super expensive auto priming lawn shot was supposed to be. That was what? That was only like $500 that I wasted. Yeah, this has a way tighter fit.
There you go. I'll get you a couple more darts. How's the table going?
What are your thoughts on gel blasters? I don't really care for them. They're their own thing, I guess. They're interesting. Oh, that Allen key? I mean, we didn't test this beforehand either.
Yeah. But I'd say when you take a spring out, you can, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here you go. There's some dirt. See how she slaps.
.301. 256. 244. $251.
Thing is really...
That first one was just a real big outlier.
Yeah.
244.
All right.
I am so confused.
Yeah. No.
Gel blasters suffer from the same issues that I hate about airsoft. Too much ammo. And I think gel blasters have the inherent disadvantage that you have to wait for your ammo.
Oh, yeah.
I thought this thing was already hitting like 250. I'm fairly certain it was.
Yeah. No.
Boop. I can still say the prime on the M20 is still the smoothest of any blaster.
What?
You might want to make sure none of those were hitting the boxes back there, baby.
Probably. Just a 95 crossbow, it's fine.
Thankfully, it's on a different wall.
Yeah. Now we Gucci.
He says, now we're Gucci's. He's picking up darts that are clearly next to the wall.
No, none of them are over here. I'll just checking the boxes up close. I'm just kidding.
I guess that's my problem. Like,
What? Not really. There's a drill though.
the main issue I have is that this is a super premium product, and there's so many little things that make it like not worth the money. It's like I'm trying to think, like, somebody out there is going to correct me, but like, is it ever worth having this like insane breaking everything? Is it ever worth having this insanely strong, like, unkillable blaster to spend 20 minutes to take out a single freaking spring?
It's like you hit a nut.
When it's like a Swift can do it in a heartbeat. Because I swear to God, this is like a $700 blaster.
That was good. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's gonna suck later. Now I'm upset.
You want to try it? Yes.
Oh. Oh,
Or you don't want it.
that really hurts.
What do you do?
I pinched myself trying to pull this off. The pliers slipped and bit my finger.
Solid as a rock. Smell what the Brock is cooking.
Maybe the spring and the barrel are just the same thing. I wonder if the spring and the barrel are literally the same thing.
Yeah, like it was just a little bonus gift, like a little kiss on the cheek.
I thought you said they were like the big boy ones, but...
No, I said it came with a spring and barrel, but I obviously don't have a saber, so I didn't know. But I don't know if there's a difference, which evidently there isn't.
I mean, it was smooth to prime. Oh shit, I'm like... Your spring's fine.
Oh, it's not covered in grossness?
It's got a little gross on it, but it's not like... Oh my god, this dude. Can you swap me springs?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, metal.
Yeah, here, let me get a paper towel and wipe this off for you at least. Then I'll...
I think almost all of that is from the catch, too.
Yeah. Like, look at that.
Yeah, it's bad.
Those are metal flakes. And lube. Snake?
Ow! Ow!
What do you keep hitting yourself on?
No, that's right where my trigger finger is.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize that. That really hurt. I want to get this,
Alright, here you go. Well, actually, before...
How much is a woozy? They're not cheap.
Yeah, these are like the same string. There's slight pre-compression on yours now due to age, but it's the same spring. Dude.
Wow.
Ew. I hate that. Oh, it's the freaking padding that's getting destroyed? I guess that makes sense, but...
I was gonna just try to, like, re-lube it.
Yeah. Here's your spring. See, I'm gonna go back to Flux. Here's this. Oh, wait, no, here's the Flux line off. Wherever that is.
I should have it around here. It's right here.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to Flux.
I feel like I should take this off. Like, that's pretty well destroyed. Yeah, but do you have one, Rowan, that needs replacing? I don't have a replacement for it. Trying to think if there's anything I could use. I don't have a felt pad. Like, I don't keep felt pads on me. I don't know a lot of people that do.
At this point, I would probably get like a your spring and a paper towel and just do this inside the plug tube, and then re-lube it.
I already kind of wiped it with.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, to be fair, the plunger tube is beautiful.
Random question: do you happen to have a bigger Phillips bit for this?
Oh God.
No.
If I do, I don't know where it is right now.
Okay. Your Flux, maybe downstairs.
Yeah, you got it figured out.
What do you do?
I went back out and back in.
Oh, all right. I'll just leave you then. That's Halo. Oh yeah, the mic.
Okay.
Hey. So how's it going?
Just gonna tear off this excess.
I mean, I could look around for something we could use for that. If you think it's necessary, maybe.
I just don't know what I'd use.
I'll look. I was gonna say, what about, you know that stuff we were gonna throw out?
That's not the same kind of foam.
Yeah. But this would add some sort of impact. Cushion, I mean. I'm a Springer boy.
I'm just not going to mess with it.
Alright.
It'll do its job for a little bit longer.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you could probably get a, like, silicone, whatever, like, washer at, like, a Ace
Well,
or
again,
something.
it's like, how expensive is this blaster?
Too much.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Can I get another hashtag Swift in the chat? If you like.
Like, I'm actually, like, I didn't buy this, and I'm kind of, like,
Yeah.
because it just rubs that catch raw.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'm gonna try to find a pattern.
Okay. Do you need a hand? Alright. Bye, baby.
Oh, do you have water?
Yeah.
What kind do you want? Ow, F. Perrier, I guess? I think.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Oh, I water myself.
Okay.
What's wrong with those? You don't like those, huh?
I can't intake like caffeine too much.
Those aren't caffeinated.
Oh, if it's not caffeine,
It's
Oh.
carbonated.
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm at my limits of caffeine right now.
Yeah, no, they're
Alright.
just the. Yeah, those aren't caffeinated.
Here, you want shook up?
No, I don't want to.
I was trying to help you, man, but alright.
Yeah, I'm at like 2 energy drinks and 4 cups of coffee.
Oh, I forgot. Flux, wait. I think it's time. Da-na-na-na.
My hands are freaking gross.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na.
I was gonna say, did anybody catch the fact that I took the spring out and didn't put it back in?
Wait, what?
I was about to put the thing together with no spring in it.
Oh. They're pumpkin spice. So, pumpkin spice biscotti. Let's see if this is bussin' or disgusting. Huh.
Dude.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm just pissed.
Oh, about the, yeah. That was pretty good. So what do you know about? Just the whole
Everything.
barrel? Everything? Okay.
Like, everything about this blaster. Like, I've had it for a long time. I mean, I have used it. I've kind of abused it. But it's supposed to be, like, bulletproof, right?
Yeah.
Why is that not tightening up? Like, this right here is just plain BS
Yeah.
to be dealing with, to swap out a spring.
I wonder, I think you can get like a extended like nut thing that you can twist by hand probably.
Well, they sell a whole back plate that just has a little twisty thing on it.
Yeah, but that would be giving them more money.
And that's my problem with it, is that, like, I don't know. Like, right now, I'm having, like, a kind of negative review. God damn it. Did you see where that went?
I think so. Is it the little circle thing?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Good? Oh, nice. Yeah, these are not bad, huh?
Nah, I just put my boat.
Oh, whatever.
I'm on a thing right now. I'm trying to get this thing fixed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Trying to show you how epic this cable is.
Yeah, true.
Come on!
It's right there.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. This is a experience.
Wait, didn't you need those? Or is this an extra one?
It's an extra one. That was one that so I could fool around with like brass or something.
Is it working?
I guess the main question of the day is where's my other springs? They have to be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. You have that thing cranked up or whatever?
Yep.
You crank that soldier boy?
All the way.
God, I really need a haircut.
Looks like starting to look good on you.
I like short hair.
I know.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know, I get curly hair like my, do my uncle, like, I see,
Afro.
yeah, afro too, but, my uncle, I have, like, his hair pretty much, and, because my dad's is, like, long straight, my uncle, though, on obviously my dad's side, he gets, like, curly, and, it was funny, I saw a picture of him with a mullet, it was amazing.
Well, maybe you should get a mullet.
No. I've
This
never
is in
been
the front,
bullied as a
party in
kid.
the
I don't want to
back.
start now. Dude, I need to see a picture of that.
Pretty sure I had one as a kid too at one
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, well, okay, to be fair, I've just never had long hair. I think this is as long as it's ever been, pretty much.
You know what I couldn't stand? It's the rat tail.
Oh,
The Jedi.
Machine Gun Kelly hairstyle or whatever. I don't know.
It's funny because rats have long tail. Oh, well. I guess you could have a long rat tail. No, I have my dad's hair, except for my dad had jet black hair.
Yeah, like my dad's hair now, he always like cuts it short and like puts like hair gel in it, and I'm like, ew, I can't do that.
That's what I do.
I still don't think I've seen your dad.
That's the guy, the most interesting man.
Shut up.
Okay. This better be okay.
I saw him in your room.
What? Oh,
This blaster. You got that mag?
should be fine, and I do not. I will. Give me 1 sec.
See, that's the thing. I'm sure you guys can hear that when I prime it. You hear that?
I remember that though.
Yeah, it's always done that. And that's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Oops. Good one and a good one. All right, here's 4 good darts.
Chronograph me, daddy. I'm pretty sure this is still around like 250, 260.
Okay. Hat so you're not killing your stuff.
I don't think this hits hard enough. Almost pulled the trigger, then it flashed off on me. 259. 269. 254. 269.9 giggity. See, that's what it always did. So I think with the bigger spring, we got like 300, 310. If we could find that spring, it's like, do I recommend? See, that's the thing. So this was like the most accurate blaster I've ever owned. It's like the most consistent blaster I own. It's the lightest prime. It's one of the heaviest, but that's because the internals are all metal and everything like that.
Plus, not to mention, it's like one solid piece of freaking Delrin or whatever.
This is is it? Yeah, I think it's Delrin. Like, it's indestructible.
Yeah.
These grips are gonna break off before the blaster does.
Oh, there's nice.
And the other thing I did like about it is that it's relatively compact. Like, you can unscrew the barrel to take it somewhere, and it's like really short. I kind of wish I had a barrel that was like the length of the blaster. Like, I want to cut one of these down or something. But it's like, that's really nice.
Actually, I think a like a regular like Prophecy barrel would fit in there
Yeah, probably.
because they're short enough. Like the
And
normal.
it'd probably still hit like 200 something FPS.
Yeah. Well, the air volume. Yeah. I think the air volume alone.
There
is
are
guaranteed.
things about this blaster I like. It is kind of a beast. It's less impressive now that we got so many different like 300 FPS options. But like, it is good. It's not horrible, but that pad being destroyed is unacceptable. It should be a silicone pad by default. The spring rub is bad. The fact that, like, pardon me. I think the grip was one of the more inexcusable things. So it says that it's compatible with airsoft
I think you're
AEG
stronger than
grips.
me, but whatever.
I bought 4
Well,
different ones and none of
dick
them
is bigger.
worked. They all had to be like
Only for
dremeled
dicks.
out to fit on there. But after it got on there,
Oh.
like, it works.
Sorry, Chad.
Is it a bad? It's a pain in the butt to take apart. Like, having to use like 3 different or 4 different tools to take a spring out is awful. Also, that's the maximum length the stock goes to. Stock doesn't have a rubber butt pad or anything on it. It's just standard. The rail standard, not being the full length of the blaster top, is dumb. But I really like the full flat top. These are M-Lock, I think, on the side. Not that I have any M-Lock accessories. That Prime, though, there's no other, like, 250 FPS blaster I can do that with. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to think, but
like, that is the thing on this blaster. It's like, this is probably one of the only 250 to 300 FPS blasters that you can run all day and won't have tennis elbow with. The Swift gets away with it by having an obnoxiously large plunger tube and having a very long draw.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad either. It's the final bit on the Swift that always is the hardest. And then the Zendao, whatever, not Zendao, what is it called? The S100.
yeah.
That one is lighter than the Swift, I would say. It's still really heavy. But it's better than any Caliburn, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
I wish I had those other springs somewhere, but maybe I'll just do the video. I obviously have enough to talk about now. For $650, I think is what it costs. And that's also, it doesn't come with the metal trigger for that much. It doesn't come with the metal mag release for that much. This is not metal, although you can buy a metal one. I don't think they're making a whole lot of money. I think that what's killing them is this body shell costs way too much. And they are individually numbered. I got Agent 47 here. Oh, no, I do not have one of those.
The what?
The Small Soldier Supermax 2000.
Uh,
Or Super Tech 9000 or whatever it is. I do not have one.
yeah. I bought Brian's, but his is gross. He like messed it up. It
The
like
Small
leaks.
Soldiers one?
I did a
They
while back.
messed it up?
Yeah, like it leaks. through the front.
Oh.
And everything. So it's like ill.
What's funny is I have a Super Tech, I have a Supermax 2000 that we could take the internals out of and put into that.
Oh, no.
Because I have a Supermax 2000 that works fine, but the missile holders and stuff are broke off the top of it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like cool to find such a rare blaster, but it's broken.
Yeah. How's it going?
I'm just trying to think of the market for something like this. That's my problem.
For that?
Yeah, it's like...
I don't know. I feel like it's...
I mean,
I'm gonna be a little rude. I'm sorry, but I feel like it's like someone that wants the Nexus Pro, but they're like I want the most expensive version.
But let's be fair.
Yeah.
I don't know of a Springer that has gone through as much abuse as this thing has, and works fine.
I mean,
This thing has been fired thousands of times with no upkeep.
I don't know. It's been fired, but yeah, I guess so.
Like
That plunger head is a little annoying though. The pad, but
it was fine.
replaceable.
I literally just flipped it so the hole was on the roughed up part was down here, so it'll rough up the top of it now.
Oh, weird. Okay.
But
Good.
like there is a use for it. Like it's honestly like it's not even bad. It's just bad value.
What?
What?
Gonna flip it.
Oh, I thought you said you split it. I was like, oh shoot.
Split what? This is like it's huge.
You guys gonna be okay?
No. Yeah. Sorry, he said yeah.
Are you going paid? No. I mean, yeah.
So what's the plan? Alright, send it.
I do not have the new Ren bolt action or whatever they're gonna call it. I have the lever action now. That was made by Valor.
So we could try to lift up like this.
Like once it's on the casters, you're fine.
Yeah, we just got it. So we flip it this way, and then we lift it up, and we put it on the counter. Nice. And then I screw it into the counter.
Oh, it's like permanently on there? Oh, okay. That's
Well,
big brain. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
yeah.
But,
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know. I have some stuff to think about. I'm really disappointed about the Springama things, but
Just set it down.
I guess I kind of expected that.
It's a solid thing now.
Yeah, I really want to look to see how actually expensive.
Alright, so this is the part's a little tricky. Yeah. Because it goes directly in. There's no...
we'll probably grab him off in a minute to like guide that while we're doing it.
Let's see here.
Fine. I've done it with... Alright. This is not as hard as you think. Don't worry.
So,
I have faith in you.
alright. So now we're just gonna lift it.
I'm gonna try to make this so you guys can see what I'm doing.
That's unique. It's a nice table.
Wait, this is from Nerf.
Yeah. When we put it in there, it doesn't give it much room.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the price. So, oh, that's a pretty one. They have an auto kit apparently for it. As far as I know, the auto kit isn't actually an auto kit. It's like a whole different blaster. This is like, see, this is the kind of stuff that's weird. So this Scar Barrel, which is kind of cool. Jose literally has one. Just the Scar Barrel is 100 USD. Like, I don't know if you can see the USD. 100 USD for just that.
Oh.
Now, his came with a barrel and a spring, which makes it more, but that was a pre-order bonus. Like, not saying it's bad Scar, I'm just saying that's way too much flipping money. I don't know what is the sniper kit? Does anybody... is it just like a slightly different shell? Of the sniper upgrade kit. I don't know what this is. Didn't I charge it like a day ago? Or a week ago?
Alright, I'm back.
Do you know what this even is? Like,
No.
I don't know what the M20S sniper kit is.
Wait. That's dumb. So you can buy a whole new upper, pretty much?
It looks the same. It's got an S on it. It calls it the sniper. There is like some kind of teethed piece right here. But it's like a whole new blaster.
That's so dumb.
I don't get it, because it's also $512, and that's not the full blaster.
But what annoys me is, like, what stops it from being the full blaster, other than hardware?
Yeah, a couple of pieces of hardware by the looks of it. So if I go to products...
Oh, I gave
Yeah,
them USD.
this construct itself is $640. And then you got to think, like, you got $640 plus the metal trigger, the metal mag release. See, here's the thing that I'm upset about. Like, this is a thing that you can buy.
I don't know if I trust that.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
And honestly, this would make the blaster 1,000 times better. Because all you really have to do is, like, just push it in and twist it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how everything should be. But they're another $75.
And that's an adjustable scar. That's not even the... Oh, they got orange there.
Saber adjustable scar muzzle. Okay, this is your standard scar.
Wait. And Saber integrated star barrels only. Oh, so it goes through the holes of your pre-existing barrel. That's all it does. Yours already does that. But it doesn't have the orange bit.
Well, this is adjustable. This one isn't.
Oh, that's true. But it's
I've never wanted to make it adjustable. It's like,
but
these prices are just redonkulous. Wait, how much was that? How much was that? So here's the thing. Like, this actually might be worth it. It's a metal plunger rod, or a plunger head. They sell a Delrin one, which would be way lighter and way better.
yeah. So pretty much if you buy that, that is better than the sniper kit.
I'm not sure. I don't know what the sniper kit is.
Yeah, I don't know.
The thing is, like, I don't think they're ripping you off. Like, I want to make that clear. I don't think they're ripping people off.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. But
Well, like, they're not making that much money on it, I guarantee you.
yeah,
They're probably only making like $100 or $150 a blaster.
yeah.
Because I guarantee you, this is not cheap to build. Because if it was cheap to build, we'd see clones upon clones upon clones. And we don't. Like, this Delrin is not cheap. Like, again, it's a blaster that, like, you never have to worry about it breaking. It's never going to break. I don't think there's a single Saber M20 that has ever broken. But, yeah, man.
You good? Cool.
We have a table.
And it's beautiful.
It is beautiful, and it's huge. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. It is just really expensive. What was that?
All that weight in one hand.
Oh. Because of your stupid, overpowered caster wheels.
Yeah.
It moves really nice over here. You can't hit any darts or anything.
You can't hit any darts, what?
If you hit a dart, it will be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yep.
So, I mean, to try to show you guys what's going on. I'll switch.
Yeah. It's like I'm drinking liquid death, not sponsored, but can be. So
That's the workbench right there. It's huge. You sleep on that table.
what?
You could sleep on that table.
Put my tent on there.
Sleep under it.
That's pretty insane. And then we're gonna pack all these bins that have parts and stuff in it.
Oh, there's my
underneath of it.
hat.
But yeah, that's crazy. And of course, the best part is we can move it. So good freaking job.
Just glad it's done.
And now it's out of your house. Now it's my problem.
Yeah.
Well,
That's fine enough. It's
yeah, that's
Got a little wobble from the move, but we can bolster it later.
a little wobble.
yeah, it's not bad. That and
What's the wobble?
It's the beam in the center. I just got to reinforce it with 4 screws.
Oh, it's got a bow in the middle?
No, wobble. It's got a little. It's fine. I'll fix it.
I just don't understand what a wobble is. Like,
the table wobbles.
I don't want to wobble it too much.
oh.
It's very little, but
Okay.
he's being dramatic.
I got the wobble out at my house, but after moving it, you can see it back.
Yeah, that's fine.
It just takes a little extra work.
GSP needs to get a saber and give it to his buddies for a day. GSP? Have a good night, Joel.
Yeah, it's talking about JSPV, I think.
Yeah, the G5 you got, the inline clip flap.
No, GSP.
Oh, GSP. I don't know who that is.
Never mind. No idea.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. What is that hitting right now?
Like 270?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you put a big boy spring in it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna prime this. That's heavy. It's nice. But like that's the thing I'm like super glad about with this. So much easier.
Yeah.
Could you grab the S100 for me?
The fire rat?
No, the S100.
Oh, the Ralph Lauren blaster. Oh yeah, here's a talent.
I mean, not that I don't think this thing won't self-destruct on me someday, but I also think whatever problems it has can be fixed. That's... This is really light, too. Like, it's still hard, but it's lighter than that.
Yeah. It's.
You don't like it because it's not Swift.
No, it's just. I don't know. There's a few things. It's not a bad blaster.
It's also $50 cheaper than your Swift. That's the thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know.
Spring-loaded.
Yeah. So. Okay.
Crony it. I think that's getting like $290 right now. These guys are. Ah!
Bleep.
Ooh.
Bleep. Bleep. Shit. Should be hitting like 220 at least.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm kind of curious. But 284. 295.
Okay, now go back to your Swift. Like, I feel like there's something. I guess you just need a stronger or longer barrel. You said.
I do.
Because like I feel like your Swift should be like.
Yeah, someone was hit 400 with the longer
Okay.
barrel, so the O-rings,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to upgrade.
I mean, that prime is amazingly tough.
Yeah, because right now it's hitting like 270, but someone I guess got 400 with the same spring. So, yeah, in theory, with that and the bearing scar on a new barrel, should be ideal.
Like he makes that look easy, but it's definitely tough.
321. I don't.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. 265.
oof.
267. 306. 250. So.
That's
Yeah.
a 50 FPS deviation.
Yeah, freaking. It's the barrel.
It's got to be the barrel, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you got Mac Dirts.
David, are you referring to the S100?
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a bad dart.
Oh, bad
It shot out.
These are kind of old. It's getting worse.
230.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. 230 is actually pretty good for pretty much K25.
Brandon really likes your links, and it does look really good.
Silver Fox Industries.
That's exactly kind of like the way I'd want mine. I could do without the random round piece, but everything else. Mine says Wacom, so
Mine says nothing. Wait, does it?
I actually don't. Your
It had a name.
The pink one, I don't remember. No, I don't remember if the pink one has something on it. But I'm gonna get it reprinted anyway, so whatever.
God, this is such a light prime. I forgot. And it's the other thing is like it's also a light blaster. And then it was like, well, we should buy the metal pieces for it. And it turns out the metal pieces make it really heavy.
Can't take those obnoxious. Because this alone like doubles the. I think they're about comparable.
Oh, this is also heavier. The duty.
Yeah. But I'd say they're about.
Yeah, they're comparable. Oh. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. And then you pick up the saber, and it's like you can beat down a door with that.
Yeah. Want to try the big spring in it?
Trying to think if I have a longer barrel, but I don't.
No, I left that.
We
at home
really
'cause I
just
was
need
smart.
to get a bunch of barrel material like that.
Yeah, I need to eventually just swing by McLendon or what is it?
Clendons.
Yeah, McLendon's. Yeah, and just grab more 3-foot brass because I think
I
that-
have a bunch of it over there if you
Yeah.
want to mess around.
Yeah. Oh, that was not good. Yeah. Gave you that little help me squeak. But
But now try this one, Flux.
yeah. Oh. Yeah.
You don't have to prime it.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's... Like, there is a reason I like that blaster a lot. But it's also, like, the most fragile blaster.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's a hand grenade waiting to happen. Like, I don't think it's actually that bad, but... Oh!
I wonder if a CPC barrel.
They're about the same. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the other thing, is, like, this is really thin. I don't know, man. I really like this thing. Yeah, the trigger's a little gross, but other than that...
But yeah, this alone adds like a lot of weight.
Oh, yeah. That's not too bad, though.
Yeah. I love that Monkey Mods trigger.
Yeah, it feels really good.
Yeah, I just need to. I keep forgetting I need to buy the metal catch. Probably just buy it and then
Yeah, a
later
lot of
today.
people really like your
His links.
links.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mine looks like garbage in comparison. Yours has like really good color separation and stuff on it. Silver Fox did a great job on that.
Yeah.
Not that mine's bad. I really like mine, but
He says like now that's like his #1 look type of build for Lynx.
Yeah.
I wonder how many things you'd have to reprint to get mine to look like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Where's mine? Is it on the wall?
Yeah.
Do you mind grabbing it for me?
But yeah, I need to have mine reprinted ever since the whole Cartaia incident.
Here, the next ZWQ blaster would be an all CNC Valkyrie. What the heck is the Valkyrie?
Tungsten did a video on like comparing two of them, like they're not the actual blasters, but the web page.
It's a lot lighter, I will say.
Is it?
Well, this
Because this is one of the first ones he built.
Yeah.
Like, it is really light. God, I love this. It's like almost unnoticeable.
Yeah.
I mean, the camera's pointed towards you guys. So.
Oh, here. So here's yours, and I'll hold his. So boop boop.
Yeah, I hate to say it. I think Flux's is way better.
Yeah.
So again, I wonder how many things have to be reprinted to get mine to look like that.
It's this, the grip if you want it.
I think the grip
the
has
thumb
to be
stock.
changed, right?
This is a new. The what?
I think the grip
it's
has
just-
to be changed.
no.
Well, the bottom.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it
just
goes
this.
over it,
Oh,
It's-
does it?
Yeah, it's this, and it goes over.
and then this whole. Oh, you
Yeah.
already said that.
Yeah, and then this, and then this is the.
And you said you don't want this.
No, I want a thumb hole stock, but I just don't want that random.
This would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
I don't mind
exists.
this, but I would prefer just
But
having
I don't.
this.
I think it'd be great on like another blaster. The problem is like
Yeah,
it's
all
that
hanging.
random curved piece in a blaster that has no other random curved piece on it.
Yeah.
And your trigger, I swear to God, is different than mine.
No.
No? Huh.
Should be the same.
Oh, we do have the metal
Oh,
one
I
in
got
mine.
metal in this.
Oh,
This
and I also haven't fired mine much.
It's all that metal
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, right, you can't dry fire this thing. Oh, right, 704.
I haven't played around with that scar too much, but that is cool. I don't know if you want to try optic.
You having issues? It didn't pop back up on my end. There we go.
Yeah. The only thing is on some blasters, it's really if you don't want to screw down too hard, you can loosen that a little bit, so you don't have to like.
There it is.
You know what I mean? You can turn it on the side if you want. I don't know if you had it on the other side. Here, let me see it. Okay. So you want red or green?
Grab the True Beauty.
There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot your whatever. And there you go. But yeah, for this, like if you get one of these on here with this, that'd be great. But I like the only reason I like the quick disconnect because I like throwing this on other things.
Yeah, no,
it adds height, obviously.
Yeah, that's nice.
You never even fired this yet, have you?
No, I don't even know.
There's a bunch of shells on over there that were full.
On what? Sorry.
There's a bunch of shells that were over there that were full. I don't know if Flux
But
stuffed them somewhere.
Shells?
Shells.
Oh, yeah.
but on where? On, okay.
Yeah. That's why I had fly
Oh,
point
your
shells
turn.
sitting there
Yeah.
that were
All right.
done up.
Let's see. So they're on the table over here somewhere? Oh, yeah.
Do you see them? Yeah, we moved the table and everything like that.
That's really nice of Jose. Giving me this nice optics.
Orange or blue?
I just gave it to you.
Yeah.
No, there should be white shells that are loaded.
Oh,
I love that yellow.
Yeah, that
So
yellow's popping.
Burned your eyeballs.
Nobody ever has my color pink, so I'm just kind of done asking for pink blasters.
Yeah, it's like a pastel pink.
Yeah.
I'm a hockey guy, so
Me too.
some douche.
At least my Firefly now exists in the perfect pink.
You're the douche. In case it wasn't obvious.
There you go.
In case it
So
was.
how does one use? You just
Grab the shell, and you'll kind of feed it in there, and you'll see like it'll get caught in there a little bit. You have to kind of push down because but it's gonna have a spot where it catches. You see it? Yeah.
Okay, and then you.
And now just load 6 more.
I think that's 6. All right, so.
Well, it should hold 7, but yeah. And then prime it back.
Okay. And you just.
Yeah. You lever it. Hold on, let me get the camera out of the stupid microphone.
Hi. Okay, so it's in there, and you do that,
Oh wow.
and then you aim at the varmint. Is that a meerkat? Then you.
You kind of have to.
Yeah, you gotta.
You have to shuck it.
I'm just. Alright, I'll try a little faster on the next one. It just feels weird because.
Yeah, that's interesting how the trigger goes with it.
What?
How does one deep prime it?
You hold this, and then you just press in on the catch.
Okay, I get
Ew.
it. No, I get it, but that's interesting.
Like, I think the shell ejection's a bit weak. I kind of wish it was more mechanical instead
Here.
of just
Oh,
like.
it's still on.
Oh, yeah. How was it?
It's
The
nice.
optic, it's
Really
pretty
nice.
accurate.
Yeah.
Here, Flux.
Is it? It's prime.
Yeah, it's literally pull the trigger. It's good.
Oop.
Yeah, you can't prime it the way you want to.
Yeah, I know. You gotta kind of be at an angle.
It feels like there's no mechanical kick for the shells.
So you gotta like prime like that. Okay, cool. It's nice. So Valerie did this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I did have to lube it up a ton, and that really helped make it feel smoother.
I don't know about that.
About ready. I didn't lube up the magazine. I'm almost thinking I should.
I would use like a dry lube though,
Like a graphite. Yeah.
For especially for mag, or sorry, tube mags. But one more.
Like there's not really anything else like it, so
Yeah.
the closest thing would be the rapid fire tech, and it doesn't have a King's Gate. Neither does this thing. It's, and it's really close to being perfect. What happened to the Milsig? I got tired of it.
Oh hey, we could do that tomorrow. Just dump on it.
I don't know if I have enough gas. I have enough firing footage.
Yeah.
shot at
Like,
the thing. It's just get it out.
if I still have the firing footage I did to show how inaccurate the
Yeah.
Milsig is.
I remember you shooting me for a while. I had a shield.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's the kind of stuff that I'd like to get more footage of.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to really go out there and... Because I don't think we have tried to shoot another person at range.
Yeah.
And I think that's the last thing the Milsig video would be missing.
Yeah.
I think there's still 2,000 PSI in the big tank. I think so. That should be enough to get like a mag or... Well, it's probably a dozen mags, but...
Yeah.
Because like that is like the last thing. I'm still like... It's the most accurate blaster I've ever had. Like, you have a dart coming out sideways as you're saying that. You have a dart coming off sideways and going 4 feet to the right as you say that.
Yeah.
I'm doing a Busby long distance start.
It's really not good. I want to see if I have the footage.
Yeah, dude. If you do, dude, I'm down to get that out of here. Oh, yeah.
So it has to be another backup I did. Backup December 2020. That's before I even moved here. The 100K video, still have all that.
That's the only thing about this, about the iron sights, is like, to even use them, you do kind of have to like pistol it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
it's so funny.
What's up with that? Oh, the Picatinny is just
Yeah.
completely blocking it.
Yeah.
That's why you need that Picatinny that has a line through it.
Man, this hard drive, really slow. I wonder if this hard drive's going bad. I do use it a lot.
Oh yeah, I figured out I got the shell catcher.
See, I have the videos one, but that's
Oh. This
completed videos in my backup.
isn't it?
There's no way I would have deleted that. It has to be in here.
It was making sound earlier.
Clip.
So,
No, these are all from...
3S.
Oh, this is me testing a bunch of... These are old videos.
You should make it
wow.
a power bank because it's Pikachu. You could charge your phone off of it.
No.
Okay.
No.
DCIM. This is all really old. December 21... Nope. It's not there either. DJI backup.
TV accurate show spark perfectly out of
Nope, it's
Oh,
not
wow.
that either.
That's cool.
It's got to be in this December 20. It's not. This is all stuff filmed a long time ago.
Yeah, headshot ammo bags pretty much look like that too.
Man, this sucks.
then they somehow just go in there.
Yeah, I saw you using it. It's really effective.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, whoa. It's like sometimes you don't want the darts to be heated. You know what I mean?
No, I do have it. Okay, hold on.
Oh, you do have fire footage?
I do have the firing footage that I recorded. Let me try to get this.
Just dump on it.
Why is that? Yeah.
He needs a stock. I need to figure out a good stock for this.
I need to sit down.
Let's see here.
I'm tired.
Here you go.
No, I was gonna sit over there.
Oh, fine. You over here.
You know what sucks is I don't think I have the recording.
Like the outside stuff.
No, I have all that. I don't think I have a recording of the actual screen.
Oh.
Like I don't think I
Oh,
saved that
'cause
file. Yeah, the one that
The
matters.
capture. Yeah. The capture from the screen.
Yeah, here's 20 minutes of me just shooting the screen with all the milsigs and picking up darts and stuff.
Well, that's no good.
Because that was when I had enough air to do full auto and stuff.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah, I
Bill
remember the
Sig.
performance is like
Same thing.
it's like
just
a
gotta shoot
modded
at the target.
strife.
Yeah.
It's just like
No, it can hit like 250.
no, I'm
No,
just saying
but-
the accuracy wise.
The accuracy is horrible.
Yeah,
that
it's-
was my biggest complaint.
It's like just 3S in a strife and just throwing a bunch of darts at something.
I heard people getting like, "Here's my 350 milsig." I'm like, how? Like mine doesn't hit that hard.
Probably overpressuring it.
As far as I know, you can't. It's got a regulator built into it.
The whole thing,
Waters.
whole thing is like, yeah, you can have good FPS, but like if you're not hitting your target, then why is it? It doesn't even matter.
I mean, I think I'm overthinking this video because it's like mine won't be as bad as I hate to do this, but Drax, because Drax video was horrible. Drax video was like I can't even explain what Drax video was because that was like he said it was bad, but he never told me like because he called me and asked me like, "Hey, before I dump all over this Millstick thing, is it bad?" And I'm like, the only issue I had was the accuracy. But Drac has an agenda. Drac doesn't like HPA, which is whatever. Like it or not, HPA is kind of the future of the hobby. We hate to admit it, but it pretty much is.
I bought 2 jerseys.
That's not really HPA. I mean, it is and it isn't.
I still want to get a super core.
Hey, Coney, nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. But the Milsig, so many, like, and I tried, like, that's the thing is that's going to upset me. Is people, every single person is going to tell me in my video, oh, well, you need to use this scar with this barrel. It's like, I tried everything. Like, you guys don't see the thousands of shots I did over, like, 3 weeks. Sitting out in the garage for hours trying every barrel, dart, pressure, scar.
Yeah,
I remember
I
that.
mean, yeah, that was before bearing scars, but even then, I don't think that would have helped.
Actually wonder if bearing scars will help. Because those have natural porting, too. That's the thing about bearing scars. That
Yeah,
I mean, if we really wanted to, we could test it, but I don't think it's worth it.
yeah, it's not good.
HPA will kill this hobby. It removes the low barrier of entry that gets people in. I don't think so.
The thing with HPA is it's not going to be all or nothing.
Yeah,
It'll
it's-
still be everything. It's just
That's like saying flywheelers are going to kill the hobby. Flywheelers never killed the hobby.
Yeah, I mean, people used to say that until
Now it's like, oh, what is it? AEG will kill the hobby. It's like AEG isn't going to kill the hobby.
It's like you show up to an event. It's like, oh, you don't got HPA, get out of here.
No.
It's like, no, that will not happen.
Wait, what the heck is that? Is that a barricade? Get out of here!
And also, the one HPA blaster I have is like as accurate as a modded Strife. And I couldn't get any response from, that's the thing that pissed me off the most. It's like, I literally point blank asked them like 6 times. And they wouldn't respond to me. The only response I ever think I got was something along the lines of, to get a blaster that does everything perfectly would cost too much money. And I just kind of looked at them and went like, there's no way.
It's like, look what you have here.
I had the first look at the Milsig. I was one of the first people that had it. And I thought it was awesome. Like, when I first got that thing up and running, it was like, this is so good. And then we took it. I think you guys got to experience that.
Yeah, we're all there.
We were literally at a target that was 20 feet away, and I could not hit it.
Yeah, I was down there at the fire pit.
Yeah.
Remember my links I tuned in? I pissed you off that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And it's like I couldn't hit a target, a tin
literally
can
20 feet. It was
20 feet away. And yet I have footage on my channel with the Saber, which is like, again, that's why I call it the most accurate blaster. 4 shots from like 50, 60 feet away on tin cans. Mm-hmm. Like, the Milsigs, if you don't care about accuracy, it's fine.
Yeah.
But, like, the other thing is, like, when you watch the Milsig channel actually use it in a war, they're mad dumping every single person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, at that point, just use a Strife.
Yeah, just use something cheap
Like-
flywheeler.
Exactly.
Unless you just got to have that haptic feedback, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
in
it's
that case, use solenoid.
yeah, that's true.
That is cool. That is true. It does feel like
It feels really nice when
yeah.
you shoot it.
But AEG, like this, I don't know what Wasp did with the 76. Again, this guy's black magic.
Yeah.
But that thing is like, it's super simple
Yeah,
compared to the Stampede.
yeah, that's what I was.
And
They're saying that in the blog, how they're just like trying to make it simple.
it works flawlessly. I mean, the Quick is also really interesting. The Challenger, whatever it's called.
Yeah. I really want to get that 76.
I assume I'll get both, but I had to buy the Challenger.
Yeah.
I like to check them out. I don't know if I buy any of them.
I actually thought about asking for 2 Challengers, because it's like that blaster doesn't look very big. And I think that would be like the perfect one to dual wield.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does have select fire, or kind of select.
Yeah, it's got single 3-shot burst and full auto.
Yeah, which is all I need.
Oh, John's in here.
Hi, John.
Yeah, I don't think HPA is the end all as people think it is. I really don't. I think people are grossly overestimating HPA. Like at the end of the day, the one thing that's going to make HPA never be as good as a lot of other things is weight.
Yeah.
You're going to be carrying a big bottle somewhere on your body. Like, yeah, you can get like a ninja tank like I have, which is like, that thing holds like 200 rounds or 200 mags and full pressure, full auto, everything. But at the end of the day, you got this big bulky bottle with a line connected to your blaster.
Yeah.
That's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Then LPA, you got like the tank or the thing charging all the time.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
That's
and loud.
fine. See, that's the thing is like,
I like it though. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Pugh, his stuff's
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, his freaking.
It's Crusher.
Yeah, that thing's dope.
Oh, it's so fun.
have you seen the Hammerhead by Zero Works? I haven't.
Sounds familiar. I don't think I have either.
Do you go to HVZ? I have. It's not my favorite game mode. I think my problem with HVZ is it's like, it's kind of stressful, and honestly, playing as a human isn't as fun as you think it is.
I like Ragnarok because there's at least humans you have to
Yeah.
think about too.
I liked Ragnarok, but I think the zombies were like less fun. Like,
Yeah, the
I
last
understand the fun of having zombies at Rag, but I think just having big 3v3,
Yeah.
3-team battles.
That sounds awesome.
That's like the best way to balance a game is have you have 3 teams and then you have lots of little events. Like,
Yeah.
I think they could get rid of zombies, but the zombies do add like a sense of, what's the word I'm looking for? Because if you get tagged by a human, you're downed. And if a zombie gets you while you're downed, you're dead.
Yeah.
But if you get shot and you go down and then you count and you bleed out, then you just respawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes you more like alert to your surroundings because
Yeah.
if you fall, like you said, it's whatever. But if you fall, and then it's like, hey, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So I guess adding a certain sense of alertness and like area awareness, I guess.
Yeah, it's really rough. Like, you kind of have to have the zombies, but like, I don't think the zombies are the fun part
Yeah.
of that game. I think the fun is just the fact that you're like, you have a base on you have a lot of room, you have a base, you're constantly going out and getting stuff.
No, it sounds like a lot
And the
of fun.
events. Like, I honestly think Ragnarok could do really well. But, like, I think the zombie team is, like, you still kind of have to have that. But I just don't think it should be a forced thing. I think you should be able to opt into the zombie team. Because there are people who like playing zombies, and I agree. And if you get killed, then you either have to go be as... that's not opting in. I don't know. You have to have the danger of the zombie, I feel. Maybe if there was a way for players, like, you have to be hard, but if there was a way for players to permanently execute, or, like, take you out of the game for, like, a significant amount of time.
Prisoners or something, or capture you maybe.
I like, because I try to equate it to, like, Rust, because Rust always had the down but not out, or, well, you're downed.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything on Rust recently?
I almost jumped in it.
You can crawl when you're downed in Rust now.
Nice.
Which is a long ways from the sitting on. You ever have the soundboard on your computer hooked up to your Rust thing, and you had the bear trap sound and then the screaming sound? Because Rust used to have that really iconic scream.
Yeah. All their sounds are so iconic, like the headshot,
Yeah, I love the headshot in Rust.
just the normal shot,
But-
body shot.
Ooh, I have to go to the bathroom. Way back.
Like, Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like a huge fan of the HVZ. Like, I don't know. Something about it. I think what doesn't do well for me in HVZ is the same thing it always seems to boil down to. Like, if I had to tell you why I don't like End War, it's because End War always boiled down to massive group of humans being constantly shuttled around by unkillables. And, like, that was the worst. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun to be able to, like, you can't, like, take a break. Like, you can't even, like, go sit somewhere.
Yeah,
you can't even hold your ground.
Sounds like an endurance battle.
No, you're constantly walking and taking a shot at things. They go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then they start moving again. You shoot again. Then they go 5, 4, and you just keep doing that. But there's like 2 or 3 of them, and they're constantly walking. And then behind them is all of the other zombies who are just constantly flooding in. And you think like, wow, that sounds like fun. It's fun for like 15, 20 minutes, not 4 or 5 hours. That's the problem I have with it, is that like, it's hours long. End War was like 3 days. Well, no, it was a bunch of missions the first night. Like, I think it was like 1 sunset mission, 1 night mission. Then the next morning, and then all the missions there until the last one, the last stand, which was like, I think like 4 or 5 p.m. the next day. But it's like, it's several hours. You know what would make End War better? Just make the zombies wear iPro. No! Like, first of all, you're supposed to be wearing iPro. But second of all, the problem is that range doesn't matter. You have people running towards you. Range doesn't matter.
They're closing the gap on you.
Yeah, you don't need to have long range. Like, you think you do, but it doesn't. You shoot a zombie all the way over there. Big whoop. Like, if you're really like, I'm gonna go take my Nexus Pro, you're gonna lose immediately. The only way you'd want to use a Nexus Pro is if you downgraded the spring significantly. Like a downgraded spring, what do you call it? Conquest would probably be awesome. But it's like, you really don't want to, you don't want to use short darts.
Yeah.
They're expensive. For the price of what, 150 short darts, I can buy 400 standard Nerf darts. Yeah, I can carry more short darts on me, but yeah, I'm also not picking up as many short darts. And most of the blasters that use short darts are super picky. Yeah, but see that you have to have unkillables, Joe Mama, or else the game's just not fun. Because then the humans just steamroll everything. I liked WVZ. It wasn't as big of a game, but I think it worked because the main focus of WVZ, it was like, I want to equate it to playing really, really crappy zombie game. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Left 4 Dead?
No. Left 4 Dead is like End War.
Okay.
But do you know, like, let's say Days. It's like DayZ or whatever you want to call it. You jump into DayZ, and you can jump in with 1 person, you can jump in with 5 or 8 people or whatever. The zombies are not player controlled, but like, you have humans, like WVZ didn't have this, but you have humans who are trying to kill you, and humans are the real threat. But zombies can't be ignored. The thing is that like, you don't have all the humans in one place. The thing with WVZ that made it work so well is that like, you could go solo or you could go with a group of friends, but you had 40 or 50 groups of humans and 40 or 50 groups of zombies, and they're all trying to do 100 different things.
Yeah, that's good.
So, if for anybody who doesn't know, and I want to do a video talking about this because I think it works, is WVZ had 2 bases. It had the human base and it had the zombie base. These were 2 distinct teams. If you got out by as a human, you became a zombie. But both of them were teams basically trying to win. The difference between WVZ and basically every other HVZ is that WVZ had mission boards. And basically the way it worked is like you dipped your hand into a bucket and drew out a mission. And you had to do what was on that mission. And then complete it and turn it in. And these missions were dumb. And some of them were actually interesting, but a lot of them were dumb. And some were rarer than others. But there were missions where if you drew it, it would specifically say, like, I'm trying to, like, rock, paper, scissors with a zombie. If you lose, the zombie gets to eat you. There were missions like that. There were also ones like, go find the hidden plunger, or, like the toilets are clogged, go find the plunger in blah. And like, I remember that being a funny one because every single time somebody got that mission, the plunger was a black plunger with a clear stick, so you couldn't even see it. And they put it in water. They put it in a pond. So like, it'd be at the pond and people would be like, where the heck is the plunger? And get knocked over or something like that. So you have to look at the shore of the pond and go, oh, there it is, or the fountain or whatever it was. Yeah. But like, that was one of the missions. And then every like 30 or 40 minutes, they would have an event. And there was events like, I'm trying to, there was one where it's like, every single time you lost as the human team, like they would basically do a battle. I can't remember what the battle was. It might have been like tic-tac-toe or something like that. But whenever the zombies won, they got to eat the human. And like that thinned out the human team naturally. But by completing missions, you got tickets. You could use tickets to literally buy blasters. They had like 100 blasters there in box, like NERF stuff, Dart Zone stuff, Buzzbee stuff. Cool. They had stuff like calibers and stuff that were donated. And you could buy, or for the more expensive things, you had to add to the raffle. But that's what you got tickets. But you could also use tickets to upgrade your team, to buy people back in, to get armor so you could survive a tag. And also to like lower your respawn if you're like a zombie and stuff like that. Or if you wanted to, like, oh, you're a zombie, but for 5 tickets you could become a spitter zombie. That kind of thing. Yeah. And the way that worked was amazing because let's say me, and I'm a zombie. I'm not the most athletic guy in the world. Fancy that. But I could do zombie missions and potentially not have to run. I could win by like winning rock, paper, scissors with people and stuff like that. And it seemed like you were all working towards a goal. And the best part about that was, while the zombies were more cohesive than the humans were, you had humans, instead of one objective, they were constantly going to different objectives. And you were constantly, the entire day, it's like we were constantly bouncing between teams. Because like, oh, I'm going to go with these guys for this mission. I'm going to come back. Oh, I'll go with you guys for this mission. That was the fun part. And I feel like that system could be done 1,000,000 times better. Yeah. And I don't remember, like, I wasn't, like, really there for all the End War missions, but it's like, End War was like, Objective 1, Objective 2, Objective 3, and you basically had to do, like, all of them in a row in order to do anything.
And everyone knows what everyone's doing. And
yeah, and it's kind of dumb. Yeah. They had little objectives here and there, but they weren't like, you never had 50 groups of humans running around. Yeah. You had like 3. And I feel like that was a massive, like, I think the WVZ had like, you can scale that, especially if you have like enough, the biggest problem would be staff. But it's like, you can imagine like Ragnar Oktoberfest had a bunch of staff people. And if you had a mission system just like that, and it's like, you also didn't have to take missions. You could just go out there and shoot zombies. Like, you could do a bunch of stuff. Yeah. You could find an objective.
Sounds more like an open world game versus
yeah, like it was. And it was fun. And it worked because you weren't pigeonholed into doing one thing.
No, that sounds much better.
And it also helped, like, you always had a threat. But you always had an objective. You always had a way to have fun. Like, if you were just steamrolling everything, you'd get bored. It's like, well, let's just go do this dumb mission. Let's use dumb blasters. Yeah. Because you'd also...
Which, to me, is like the spirit of NERF anyways.
Yeah. Like, but HVZ, like... I feel like WVZ had the best setup. But then, like, And here's the thing, people didn't like whoever ran WVZ. I don't even remember who ran WVZ, to be perfectly honest. I'm sorry if you're watching, I don't remember. But like people were telling me like oh no, Ed Drac hates that person or whatever, and like, well, like yeah, you can hate the person all you want, but the system works like, oh, it's just not scalable, it wouldn't work with multiple people. I'm like, the hell are you talking about? You just have more people, you just have more missions. You know what I mean? Like, you have more people, you have more staff, you have more missions, it's easy. Because once the plunger got brought back, what do you think happened? A staff went and re-hid the plunger. And then they ran another event. And like the big events were the things like, we have an event starting in 15 minutes, there's an airdrop dropping in over at whatever by the hall. And you'd go there and like, as humans, you'd have to sit there and like defend yourselves until the actual mission started. So that was like when everybody got together to do one big thing.
It just sounds like there's a lot more meat to it.
I swear to God, one of them was a dance-off. I swear to God,
funny.
one of them was a dance-off.
Oh, yeah, you're good at those.
But it's like WVZ was a lot more fun than any of them. Ragnar Oktoberfest is the second. End War, and I'm not blaming anybody particular for End War. I just don't think it works.
Yeah, their final stand wasn't really or final mission, sorry.
See, people like that, and I like, it's like, oh, final stand, it's like 13 humans versus 400 zombies.
Yeah, because like at the beginning, it was like there was like the big there was like 3 big groups, and you didn't know which group did what, and then like you got separated from your friends, and I'm like, okay, I'm at the back of this group, and then we went like the wrong way, so I was like, oh, all right, I guess I'm dead.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't really enjoy it, because I was like lost, and I was like, so what are we doing? Because it was just like, survive. Oh, okay, and then you're just like, oh hey, the zombies are like right there. I guess we'll start the mission. So that's why I didn't like it. But I mean, I like those bigger events. In my opinion, I go mostly to meet people on the.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I went.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm like sitting here now. It's like, do I even really want to go to? Do I really want to go to another End War? Like, I love meeting people, but it's like, with how people are being so toxic online and stuff, it's like, do I really want to go meet people now? I don't know. I think like all these groups, like, I don't think they work separately, but I think Ragnar Oktoberfest on an End War scale with WVZ mission styles would be perfect. I honestly do. Even if you had the Ragnar Oktoberfest game with the WVZ missions completely separate as a bonus, and I thought that was cool because, like, you know, the kids, like, everybody could like win a blaster. Like, that was kind of the coolest thing. It's not like, again, like, think about like End Wars. Like, how many sponsors do they get? You can get a couple hundred blasters from these companies. You know what I mean? Like, you have to make gameplay mechanics for a game. That sounds really fun. That sounds a lot like Z-Town. See, I don't know anything about Z-Town, but no, I thought WVZ was like the pinnacle. But there was only like, I think 140 people for WVZ. Which is, I think they kept shooting themselves in the foot. They kept announcing it on like the same day as End War, or End War kept announcing it on the same day as them. I don't know. I'm just...
And where does that take place?
WVZ has been all over the place.
No, it's all over.
So WVZ 2 was supposed to be up here. Like, literally up here.
Oh, for OSU?
Like, where was it? Was like Port Angeles or something like that, a big
like really
campground.
Close, but then they, like, literally, like, 2 weeks before it started or something like that, it was really close. They were like, oh, it's actually going to be in, like, a different state.
Oh, Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, they've been... And I don't even remember why that happened.
Yeah, but I remember that because I was like, oh, that sounds fun. I've heard about this. And then it was like, oh. Like, literally, like, right before, I was like, oh, that's...
Yeah, the fact that they were supposed to have, like, a whole campground or something.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, you gotta think, like, how much does it cost to rent a whole campground for, like, a day or two?
It depends. It can get kind of spendy.
Oh, I'm sure it can get
Depends on the
spendy.
time
but...
of year, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and if you're doing it during, like,
It's
summer.
4th of July, forget it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
I think it'd be fun to run a big event like that. Something like that.
Yeah, you say that until you have to do it.
Yeah.
No, I'd love to run a game with like 100 or 200 people. I don't know if I'd want to run a game for 1,000 or 1,500.
Yeah.
I think the
That's
biggest
what
part
you
is
need.
like,
You would need like a group, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah,
No, I've always wanted to run like a pretty decent sized
Yeah.
game.
like my thing I was thinking like about was like literally just see if there's a, I'm pretty sure you could like rent out like the Fuel Out Fairgrounds.
Something.
I think that'd be dope.
Well, it's like I kind of always wanted to go like that Afterworlds thing or whatever, but it sounds like, okay, here's the rule book, and it's like
Yeah.
roll your character, and I'm like, oh, never mind,
It's
done.
not the same thing at all. It's,
Yeah, it's not.
Well, they were always hyping it up like it's like Rust but Nerf,
Yeah.
and then it's like reading through it, I'm like,
I mean, are you a
This
part
is-
of any local LARP groups?
no.
Then yeah,
Yeah.
it's completely LARP stuff.
And I
Yeah,
didn't want to
I
LARP
went as-
necessarily.
I went as an NPC and it was fun, but like
Yeah, but you're also an NPC.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I was an NPC, I'm not sure if I would have enjoyed it to be honest.
That's
But that's
I would go
personally
as-
me. The guys that ran it they're amazing and everyone was nice and all the people that were obviously in character they did
Yeah.
really good.
No, it looks super
But
cool.
me, it's like if I were to go and do that, I don't think I
It's
would.
like I literally just want to go around and shoot blasters. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
I wouldn't mind having a little bit of structure on top of that, but I'd like the structure to be something that when it's done, it's done. You know what I mean? Like HVZ is pretty good about that, and I wouldn't mind having some extra rules or like minor things or like loadouts or whatever you want to like point by, whatever like LARPy thing you want to do.
Yeah.
But once I'm done with that, then I can go play. And I don't have to worry about like, oh, miss or invulnerable or stunned or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to deal with that. I just want to like play the video game or play the Nerf game.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a big market for that. And I think that's easier to do with Nerf than it is with like airsoft or paintball. But
I would just love like a massive escape room type thing with like zombies and little things that you're trying to unlock doors or find MacGuffins.
I'm just so happy I got to meet you at Ragnar Oktoberfest. That was a surprise. It was an absolute pleasure to leave New Zealand to experience something the size that was amazing.
I'm gonna go check wood.
It was pretty freaking cool, that's for sure.
who was that?
That was Biggs.
Okay, yeah, I remember him. Sweet guy.
My turn to sit over here. Oh,
Move all this stuff.
yeah, but that's effort.
Does the short dart and full length dart pusher improve the feeding for full lengths and tight magazine lifts? What does the short dart and a full length dart pusher? I don't think you can have both in one blaster. It would be something you'd have to swap.
For, like, is it for what blaster? Was it a breach or just
I
a
don't
pusher?
know. They say like, does a short dart and full length dart pusher improve the feeding for full lengths and tight lift? I assume he's talking about like the ones that have like the little thin piece.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, none of those have really worked all that well. Mm-hmm. And also, like, no, that wouldn't change anything for full length darts.
Yeah.
You could have an extended pusher, that might help. But if your pusher's getting jammed, you need a stronger pusher. What's your guys' favorite 3D printer for Nerf? I mean, favorite 3D printer for Nerf is, there's no specific 3D printer for Nerf, but the Ender 3 Pro or V2, one of the two, those are kind of like the good starting points. Now that it has all the updates, the CR10 Smart is really good in my opinion. Supa was just talking about how much they love Pokemon, and yeah, the new Pokemon game is amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'll wait to see if I'm still into it in 10 hours, but so far it's really good. What would you pick for a Nerf war? Full lengths or short darts? Short darts are better in every single way. There is absolutely nothing full lengths do that short darts don't do better.
Yeah. At this point, all my equipment's half darts.
Yeah. The only difference is for like when you need to have hundreds of darts for like HVZ. Then short darts are like, Do I want to literally have 2,000 short darts for an HVZ? No. Do I want to have 2,000 full-length darts? Yeah, that's nothing. It's like literally a third the price. God, like...
Have we tried... Sorry to...
No,
but
go on.
going off that, have we tried cut down Adventure Force waffles in the pew-pews?
Oh, I'm sure they're fine.
Because the wider heads, I wonder if they get a higher
Yeah,
velocity.
a lot of blasters, the cut-down short darts were like the best for flywheels for a long time. I'm sure they still are.
I'd rather just make like those half
Yeah, but
darts
then you're also talking about making literally at 10 darts a time. It would take you an entire night, maybe 2. Like yeah,
it'd be worth. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
But like think about like my what is it the hell is that thing? The Dominator. It's like I have like 14 mags for that. That's 14 times 44. Like, and if those were short darts, it'd be like oh.
Yeah. I think I'm like...
Yeah, but that's springers. We're talking about flywheelers. I'm pretty sure Adventure Force waffles cut down are the best for flywheelers. Would quarter-length darts be a hot topic in the hobby in the future? I don't think so. I don't see quarter-length darts.
At that point, you're shooting heads.
Yeah, you're literally just shooting dart heads. Now, an interesting thing to think about for the future is those 40 or 10 millimeter darts or whatever they're called.
Yeah, they would need to be made better, but yeah, that's a good point.
I think those have a potential. Yeah, full-length darts are really only for the blasters that can only ever use full-length darts. Like the freaking Dominator. I'd like to get a good Dominator. Like, I want a good Dominator so badly. I'm so upset about it. I do have a solenoid I'd kind of like to put in a Dominator, but that doesn't solve my problem. My problem is that first flywheel cage needs to be moved back. Because if you look, there's like that much of a gap between the front of the cage and the edge of the magazine. And what happens is when the dart gets pushed, it doesn't have the strength to go all the way, guide itself into the flywheels. It rubs the head. So like even if you had a huge opening, like most of them do, compared to like the little tiny butthole of the Strife, the Dominator cages have these huge wide openings so the dart can get guided in. That's not the problem. The problem is that dart just, basically the head gets pushed against the side and then it just crinks. And then it tries to go in and then like sometimes it'll get pushed all the way, catch, and then slip in. But most of the time it doesn't. Yeah, it's horrible. Do you want to get my solenoid Dominator from me? I forgot that was a thing, and yeah, I kind of want it. Bearings on the sides of the... I don't think that would work with the magnets from the motors, but bearings on the sides of the cage. So you have a flywheel cage, wide mouth, ball bearings. So when the dart gets pressed against the ball bearings, it just slips into the hole. It's not friction, it's ball bearings. That might be genius. But also, it's for like the 4 people that are going to use the Dominator. Because, like, Dominator's, like, the only way you can have more than, like, a couple of darts and have it be super reliable. The only reason why it's not reliable is the fact that, like, it's the foam darts being pushed into the cage. It's not the feeding from the mag. The feeding from the mag works fine. You do have to use pretty reasonably new darts, but less of an issue. Where's Flux? He went downstairs to check on the furnace. We're going to go just for a couple more minutes. We're going to shut it off. I have to use the restroom and stuff anyway. Do you have a Max Striker? No, I never bought one. I didn't really see the reason to, because it's just a Nexus Pro. It's the same blaster.
I guess the caps are different on the back. I mean, doesn't matter, but you know what I mean?
It's the same blaster.
It is, but I'm just saying. Like, I just found it weird that there's another difference other than cosmetic and the catch.
Imagine HVZ, you could only use Ultra. You can use Ultra and HVZ. You wouldn't have a problem.
I don't know what blaster would... like the Pharaoh maybe, but that's only 10 rounds.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to use a I guess Dart... You'd probably want to use something like the Ultra 5. Or the Ultra 3, probably. As much as you hate it. Really, the Ultra 3 only needs a new pump grip. The Ultra 3 is the...
Oh, ill. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but that would be really easy to just shove darts in and rack off shots with, and shove darts in, rack off shots with.
Maybe. I think I'd rather just use the T-pole single shot, to be honest.
I think you'd get overwhelmed.
I would, but, I mean, yeah. The only reason I say that is because those the feed lips, they're notorious for, like, breaking the back of the dart if you don't put them in right. That's the only reason why I say that. Or actually, never mind, the Ultra 2. I would just dual wield them. If I was going to die anyway.
Yeah, the Ultra 2.
Yeah.
That would be a fine for HVZ, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You don't need to have 30 round mags to HVZ. You can have just as long as you had like a bandolier of Ultra 2 darts, or Ultra darts, and then an Ultra 2, and then in a dump pouch of Ultra darts. So when things are okay, you use your dump pouch. You just like reach in there and you can fiddle around and make sure darts are facing the right way and be good. But in the heat of battle, you can very easily shoot, reload, shoot, reload, shoot, reload. Because if they're in a bandolier, they should all be facing the same direction. That's like the difference between having a pocket full of shells and having to worry about them going the right way, and then having them in a bandolier where I can take it out of the bandolier and know it's going to be in the right direction. So, actually, I think you... Dual wielding, like, you could have a second one on you, and I would.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah.
A second one would be nice. The first one, exactly what you're saying, dump pouch. For me, personally, I would just use only dump pouch and just literally shoot and feed, but I do get the bandolier.
Well, it's like you would shoot, like, you would do that if you're not in trouble.
Yeah, I got what you...
But I'd like to have, like, 20 rounds or something in a bandolier, so it's like, if I know, it's like, okay... There's 19 zombies, and I have 6 shots. I'm not going to be able to fiddle with a dump pouch. But it's like, in that situation, I could very easily, literally, draw, reload, and I could basically just have a breech loader. It would work. Just wait until Manscaped does another Manscaped ad with ballistic balls. I mean, I'd love to have a frickin' Infinus that was good. Infinus is just so hard to mod.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the stuff to make an Infinus good, because I think the board caps out at 6 volt. So, like, you could have a buck converter to lower the board down. And then you could change out the motor for a different motor, like a, 2S motor. Like, it will be undervolted, but it'll still be faster than the stock one. But my only issue with the Infinus was that delay. When it goes, I want to go click, click, click. I want to be able to just ram darts in it, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then just put a drum in it.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I need to message Jason, because I think he built a Slugged Fire one.
Select Fire Infinus?
I'm pretty sure. I'll message him. Yeah, Dr. Pugh. It was an Infinus?
Okay, I really need to see whatever this is then.
Yeah, I'll message him.
Because a good Infinus is like something I've wanted for a very long time.
Yeah, his stuff is... I'll message him.
It's probably... I heard it has an infrared sensor and everything already in it. Like, you could basically... Yeah, you could make one Select Fire. This guy needs to get a... Like, I need to... Maybe... I don't know. Does this guy ever talk about me, or...
No.
I've never heard... I've heard you guys talk about Jason all the time.
Yeah.
I've, like, never talked to him. I don't know him, I don't think.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because I love the Infinus. I honestly... Man, do I love the Infinus. And if I could have an Infamous work with a 50-round drum, I'd be pretty happy. It upsets me how much I love the Infamous, and I still don't have a good one.
Okay, I messaged him.
Epic Whale made a good one.
Yeah. His is all brushless and beautifulness.
Yeah, but he did it with, like, combining, like, 4 different things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So tasty. It's like that poor bag.
I think that'd be really good on like pork rinds.
Yeah, like I was telling Cameron earlier, like those kind of hot sauces when I was younger, I was like scared of. But now that I'm like a
No, I used to have a bottle that was literally that big.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure Kelly threw it out when we moved.
Yeah.
But I bet you could find another one.
Yeah, they're pretty.
It's that stuff that starts with a V, right?
Yeah, it's pretty common. It's just like, again, when I was younger, like those kind of red sauces always scared me, so I never ate them.
Yeah, no, I was always kind of scared of sriracha, and sriracha's never really that spicy.
Yeah.
All the things that are sriracha flavored are way spicier than actual sriracha. I don't understand that. Like, I had, the sriracha, like, ramen noodles, and it was like molten lava.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll have sriracha on, like, a pizza, and it's amazingly good. Because it's got, like, that smoky flavor to it, which I always liked about it.
Yeah.
Do you think that manually copying 3D models is ethical? For example, I'm trying to recreate a very popular grip and print it myself.
Well, if they were to sell it, then it'd be unethical.
Yeah, if they were to sell it, it would be unethical. It'd also be unethical if you took it, modded it, and then tried to claim it as your own when you use somebody else's thing to start with. Like, you could do a remix on my Thingiverse, but...
Yeah, you decide the creator. And
Yeah.
obviously reach out and go, hey, it's cool for remix.
Can you convert an Airsoft Sniper to a Nerf Sniper? You can, but it wouldn't be worth it because Airsoft Sniper has little tiny baby plunger tube. I'm pretty sure we can fire darts out of mine, can't we? I'm pretty sure we did.
Barely. Yeah, I think we showed.
I think it shoots like 60 FPS.
You come here.
I need to buy more ammo. I don't know where that frickin' thing of ammo went for that. It blows my mind. I found it and then lost it again. It had a BB in it?
Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we like shoved it. Wait.
We shoved the dirt? Oh, no way.
It won't
Oh,
go in all the way, but
that's pretty
it is
funny.
like 10 mil. Wait, that must. I wonder. Boom, come might fit. But anyways, let's do a half dart. Where'd that hat? Where'd that authentic army hat?
Hey,
go?
can you bring it over here so I can,
Yeah, I'm just grabbing some darts.
like...
There you go.
So I have an Airsoft Sniper. A reasonably nice one, too. Yeah, didn't we literally just shove this on the end?
Yeah, and it like I think it pooped it out, but it shot it either way.
I don't want to do this more than like once, though. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
That's better than I remember.
Yeah.
Want to shoot me with it?
That dart's a little worn.
It's alright. It's not like air power. It's like a Titan tank.
They go over your shoulder?
Yeah, it didn't hit me.
Wow. Okay, I'll try that one more time.
Wow, the hop up on that thing. Am I all right?
I was kind of not looking. Oh, that's a really worn dart.
Oh no! I hope someone doesn't shoot me. That's cute.
So, point is, like, these things have, like, very small plunger tubes
Yeah.
in them.
They're very tiny because they're shooting a very tiny.
Yeah, they're shooting, like, little tiny BBs.
Yeah.
300 FPS Airsoft and 300 FPS Nerf are completely different things. Does Airsoft go farther? Yes. Does Airsoft hurt a lot? Yes. But it has nowhere near the kinetic energy that a 300 FPS Nerf dart has. A Nerf dart is like a punch. An airsoft round is like a stab. I love that thing. I just don't know where the ammo went. I would have done a video on it already. Do you like the Fire Rat or the Dart Zone Pro Mark II better? Ah,
Fire
they're
Rat.
different things, but I probably the Fire Rat. All right, I'm gonna shut it down. We've been going long enough, and I gotta pee. I've needed to pee for a while, so. I know this has been slow. I know things have been dumb. Luchathor is literally here for the specific purpose of, well, playing Pokemon, and also helping me film videos tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So,
That was a dramatic pause.
thank you very much, everybody. We do these live streams every Saturday night, starting at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm almost thinking about moving it to 4. What the heck are you doing?
Oh, there's nothing in there.
Why are you digging in another man's pocket?
You know why.
That's weird. Have a good night, Bendaroo, Biddle, David Bullock, Huckleberry 212, Longshot WDS, Mytholic, Random Blueberry, Solanese, Whiteout Nerf, and then of course our lovely moderators, Valor Blasters and Homely 665. See you guys next video, way sooner, like probably not tomorrow, but we will be filming stuff, getting stuff out of the way. If I have my way, we'll be doing daily uploads because I'm that far behind right now. It's really bad right now. I'm actually probably going to do daily uploads, and I'm just going to get stuff out as much as I can. Have a good night. I'll leave you with the rest of the song. There's a button here for ending.